All right. All right. Looks like we are live. What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Hope all of you guys are having or had a great day. I know I did, man. I cannot lie. I cannot deny. I had a pretty good day. I mean, I just freaking worked all day. To be honest, I was just editing both videos. I didn't edit any videos last night. I just went to sleep, man. I just ate food and then went to sleep. So I was editing my butt off this morning. Got you guys a video that I already put up, and then a new video will be ready to go for tomorrow morning. Just because I got some stuff that I got to do in the morning tomorrow. So I needed to get everything edited and set. But we out here, man. We out here. Let's get into the shout outs. Big love to Adam Carson with the 38 months of chewed in tier. Yo, let's go. Hit that like button, guys. The faster y'all hit this like button, the better it is going to be for everybody here today. So let's go. Hit that like button. Let's get it. Thank you guys for your support today, like always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dior, what's up, Dior? Welcome. Party Man, get into the shout outs. Party Man is here. General Zamora. What's up, General Z? General Zorro. CVH forgot. What up, CVH? What up, what up, what up? Dream a Little Mo. Broads Gamer. What's good, guys? Mew2215. What up, Mew? Eugenics. Shiny Shadow Boy. What up, man? GBC or GB Cat 64. What's up, man? Welcome. King Tree Freak. What is good? Chrono Rig. I guess no direct. Well, listen. There's still time. There's still time. I mean, if the direct is on Thursday, then it'd be announced tomorrow morning. I don't think he actually gave a set day within the week. He just said the third week of February. So Nintendo's had directs on February. They've had directs on Thursday. They've had directs on Friday too. So technically speaking, he's got about 2 more days for this to be a thing. It's either going to be announced tomorrow for the following day, or it's going to be announced Thursday for Friday. So if it ain't coming then obviously his sources were wrong. Obviously they were wrong, but once again, I did not back Nash Weedle on that. I just want to make sure that I say that I did not back him I did not back him on that one. So we'll see if it happens. I don't think so. A lot of the other insiders are not saying that. Switch Force isn't saying anything. Guys that have gotten stuff right before. Nate the Hate isn't saying anything. Like, we haven't heard really anything. So yeah, I'm leaning more towards no. No. I'm leaning more towards no. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see here. What did I eat? I didn't eat anything today, man. I have not really eaten anything outside of just a little bit of rice that my wife made. But I'm gonna eat dinner after I'm done with this stream today. So I'm gonna have a nice chicken and like brown rice and like veggies and stuff. So it's gonna be good. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Akami? What's up, man? Welcome. The THR, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim 60 FPS is no joke. I'm currently having a hard time seeing the difference between graphics and performance mode, other than it runs at 60 FPS, maybe DLSS mode. Yeah, that's a big difference between 60 and 30, but I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some like little things here and there. Just wait for the Digital Foundry video. They'll probably slow it down, zoom in 25 times, and you can see all the little differences and things like that, so yeah. Let's see here. My Virtual Boy replica. Let's see here. Updated status of ship. Yeah, there's my Virtual Boy right there. I got the Virtual Boy as well. So yeah, I got the Virtual Boy too. So it's it's chilling in the background. I haven't played it yet, but I will. I'll check it out at some point. But yeah, there's my Virtual Boy. Let's see here. Good stuff though. Good stuff. Nintendo does whatever they want sometimes. I mean, pretty much anytime they do whatever they want. It's not even sometimes, it's pretty much anytime. They'll have directs when they feel like it. They'll announce games when they feel like it. They'll do what they want to do when they feel like it. Let's see here. What's up, Party Man? What's up, Sonic? What's up, Dream a Little Mo? What's up, Max Only? What is good, guys? Nash is cooked. Yeah, Matt. I mean, listen. He already kind of gave himself a little bit of an out, but I don't think people aren't gonna let him have that out. He's like, oh yeah, well, some sources told me March, You know, some told me February 3rd week. It's like, I just don't think he should have said anything until he was 100% hands down, like 1000% sure. I just think that he just shouldn't have said anything, in my opinion. He should have just left it, you know? Should have just left it, but that's just me. That's just me, man. Let's see here. What do you know about No Rest for the Wicked? I didn't play it too much. I mean, I've seen people play it, you know, but I know that it's made by Moon, the Moon Studios, the people that made Ori and the Blind Forest, and I love those games. So this one looks like it's kind of up my alley as well. It looks like it's kind of like a Diablo style game, but with a little bit more visceral combat at times. So I'm looking forward to checking it out. I almost bought it on PC, but then I realized that I hate PC. But then I realized I hate playing games on PC because, like, when it comes to portable play, I don't want to have to buy a portable PC or a handheld PC or anything. I don't want to deal with that anymore. So I just decided to wait. And I'm glad that I did, because now Thomas Mahler says, hey, look, it's coming to Switch 2 and it's coming to Xbox and PlayStation. So it's good. Hey, what's up, Goat? Welcome. Let's see here. What's up, Prince Goro? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Dior? Shoutouts. Nick93, what's good, man? Welcome. Says not the hate piece. I mean, it's not that I don't hate. Hate's a strong word. I just don't like PC gaming. Like, I'm just not a gamer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. I don't think Valve is the greatest thing ever since sliced bread. I don't think PC is the greatest thing ever. I'm just not a fan of booting up a PC and playing video games. I've tried, man. I've tried over the course of a decade plus. I've tried. I've had multiple gaming PCs. I've tried Steam Deck. I've tried ROG Ally. I just don't like it. I rather play on my, you know, Switch or my PlayStation, you know, so I'm just not really a PC guy, and that's fine. You know, it's no big deal. So I'll just wait. There's no PC game to me that I need to rush out there and buy on PC. If it doesn't come to console, then oh well, you know, it's no big deal. I'll play something else, you know. So there's plenty of games to play. So, you know, that's kind of how I see it. But like I said, I tried for about a good decade, from about 2015. I wouldn't say a decade, never mind. From about 2015 to about, I'd probably say I gave up in like 2024-ish. 2025, 2024, that's when I kind of gave up. So almost a decade, but yeah, I'm done. Let's see here. So what about those reviews for God of War 2D? Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta clip that reaction, man. I need to hire an editor, right? I need to hire Dior. I'm thinking about, bro, we gotta work out something. I know you got college, but we gotta work out something for you to edit for me, bro. I'll hit you up on Discord. We gotta work out something, because we could be doing a lot better with clips. You know what I'm saying? From my stream. My streams are crazy. So we could be doing a lot better if we had a clips channel. I already got a separate channel. I just need to get the branding done and redo it. And I gotta hire you as my editor, bro. And we gotta come to some terms with something. So Dior, I'll be hitting you up about that. Like, honestly, we got to get that going. We can't just be leaving it all, you know, no clips and stuff like that. So I think I'll probably retrofit my other channel that I already have, my sports channel it was a gaming channel that turned a sports channel. I'll turn it back into a gaming channel. So yeah, Dior, we'll talk about it. Yeah, we got to get some clips going, man. We got to get some, like, you know, 5, 10 shorts, all that good stuff. So yeah. So yeah. So I already have I have like 4 channels. But I have another channel that used to be monetized, but I just stopped putting stuff out there, so it got unmonetized, which was stupid. But yeah, I'll fix it up. I'll think of a name. I'll make a design and a logo and all that stuff, and then I'll get Dior to help me edit, and I'll work out some monetization with Dior. Well, once we actually get monetized again, Dior, that's why I gotta talk to you about the payment stuff. Well, we got to work on getting monetized again, but I'll see what I can do in the meantime, you know? Oh, man. I mean, no, if I do, a sports channel is going to come later. I'm going to do one probably this summer or later. So sports channel maybe later. I got to get this second clips channel. I got to get this done just so we can have some, like, clips where you guys can go. Like, if you missed the live stream, you can go watch, like, the best clips from there. But I got to get it. Like I said, I have to have an editor. I do not have time to edit, like, clips. I don't have time, man. I don't have time. Let's see here. Chrono Rig with the $5. It says, I knew Pocopia is going to be a hit when people like Andy Robinson said he reserved the game right after he played the preview Fortune's Week. Yeah, you know what? That's why I think it's going to be good. That's why I put out my video, because it's like all the people who, like, usually hate this type of stuff is like, wait, it's good. Like, it's like, wait a minute, you got like Eurogamer and, you know, like, you know, they usually don't like anything. So that's when I was like, okay, yeah, this can be pretty good. You know, it might be pretty good. So yeah, also like Switch Up, you know, he talked about how good the game was. So I'm surprised. To be honest, it caught me off guard. That's why I made my video today. It caught me off guard. I made a whole video on Pocopia today, so I think it's actually going to do pretty well. Fortunes Weave. And then I saw, after I started liking a bunch of different stuff, or like a bunch of like Animal Crossing people started showing up on my timeline, hyping up the game. Like they got thousands of likes, and all the videos for Pocopia, the previews are doing really well. All of them are like 100,000 views plus 200,000 views. You know, it's like crazy.
Valuable items.
Shout outs to Chrono Rig with the 5. Shout outs to Mew, the 151st Elite Ninja in the village. And he says, or he gifted a membership. Let's go, Mew. Thank you, man. I appreciate the gifted membership, yo. Anybody does one gift or more, you can beat out Mew on the Gift Ninja board. And also, if you do $5 more, you can beat up my man, Chrono Rig on the Elite Ninja board. Let's go. Excuse me. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate that, Mew and Chrono Rig. Let's go. We got full extensions and rewards today, boys and girls. So if we get to the first one up, is at 15 on the combo board. We're already almost there at 7. Let's go. Big love. As much as a Dragon Quest Builders fan I am, I had no doubt on Pocopia. Yeah, you know what? I might have been wrong, bro. I think I was wrong on Pocopia. I might have been wrong. I said I'm not sure, but I think at this point it'd be a bad business decision too to not play that game. Like, I think that'd be a dumb business decision to not at least check it out. You know what I'm saying? Like if it ends up sucking, then it ends up sucking. But you know, I think at this point, because of the hype, I think it doesn't make any sense to not try out the game. You know. You call your channel OJ Stash. I know that's the OJ RGT Stash, Scott Stash. I don't know if you're a fan of the Dot Hack series, but they announced a new game. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, I talked about it in one of my videos that I did recently. I'm not a huge fan of Dot Hack, although I have the remastered collections. I played them, or I've played it, but I stopped playing it because Bandai Namco was copyright claiming. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna stream this no more. So, but yeah, I did play it though. I played it. You can watch my gameplay of the one of the Dot Hack games, like the remaster from like the PS4, I think. But yeah, I have the PS4 remasters and I have the Switch remasters too. So. Yep. Let's see. What's up, Bohemian Hito? Welcome. What's up, Rags the Riches? What's good? What's up, Kevin? Welcome. OJ, have you shared any expectations for Pokemon Day? Yeah, I talked about that in my Pocopia video today. I'll probably have some more predictions or something, like a separate video for like once we get the official announcement. But yeah, I think Pokemon Gen 10, Pocopia, you know, merchandising, mobile games. It's going to be the same stuff that it always is, but that's what I'm thinking. So I've been looking for games made by Monolith Soft, Bots and Kaitos. Any good? It's on sale. Yeah, it's solid if you like card-based RPGs. So I mean, that's the caveat, is if you like card-based RPGs, it's okay. It could have been a better port though. Like it's Switch 1, so it's kind of crusty. If they would have made it for Switch 2, I think they could have got it like 120 FPS or like 60 FPS and like 4K or something. But it's kind of crusty. Load times are kind of long here and there, but it's not bad. It's okay. I recommend Xenoblade games. I recommend if you want to go back and like I recommend Xenosaga. I do like Xenosaga more than Bots and Kaitos. And I also recommend if you can emulate or if you can find it, a DS game called Attack of the Saiyans from Monolith Soft. It's a RPG, a turn-based RPG with Dragon Ball Z. It's probably the best Dragon Ball Z game ever made, or one of the better Dragon Ball Z games, I should say that. So those are the ones that I recommend. Let's see here. Hoping Pokemon Champions gets a shadow drop. I don't think Pokemon Champions gets a shadow drop, but I think that it's going to get a skimmed down release date. So I think they're going to kind of hone in on it, on like what the release date's going to be for the game. What's up, ISO Legacy? Appreciate that. And make sure you guys ISO hit that like button too while you're at it. 150 people plus watching. There should be 150 likes. You know what I'm saying? And if we get to that 150, let me know. I'll get a bonus celebration 150 like song that I know that I'll bust out just for the 150 likes. So you guys hit that like button. Let's see. Yeah, Skill Up said he can't stand Animal Crossing, but really enjoy the Pokemon game. Yeah, that's another one that shocked me too, because Skillup is like a PC, schizo guy. So, like, no, sorry, I shouldn't say he's a PC schizo. No, he's not a schizo. He's not a schizo. He's just like a hardcore PC guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a hardcore PC guy. So, like, the fact that he's saying that he likes it, I mean, I didn't watch the preview because, I mean, I ain't gonna watch it. But, like, the fact that he's saying that he likes it, that's crazy. That one probably caught me the most off guard. It's like, because, those hardcore PC guys, man, like, they, like, live, die, and breathe gaming, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got this Pokemon game, it seemed like the anti-PC guy game. So let's see here. Yeah, Roundhouse kicked that like button, bro. Hey LJ, did you see the play Wizards 101? Wizards 101. I think I did. I think I did play that game. Yeah. I have the first game on my Switch. I let my brother borrow it digital. But yeah, I remember playing it back in the day. I'm 3 wins, 4 losses in ranked matches in Fever. It's intense online. Yeah, it's pretty intense. I'm getting towards the end of the single player, so I think I'll be ready to play in the next couple days. We got to have a gameplay session between the Elite Ninjas. OJ's Fresh Bits. That sounds weird. I think I'm okay on that name. Chuck Norris, the like button. Chuck Norris it, baby. Let's go. Yeah, no, he definitely prefers PC. Yeah, that's what. And which is okay. Like, I don't have any problem with super hardcore anybody, people that are into PlayStation a lot, or into Nintendo, or into PC, or into, mobile. I don't care what you're into. It doesn't really matter to me. Let's see here. I've been improvements for the P3R for the Switch 2, looking at it. Yeah, they added a 60 FPS mode, docked at least. I don't think it's 60 FPS portable, which is still kind of lazy, but docked mode, yeah, they did fix up and fix some of the, what's it called? The, like the frame pacing issues in it, like undocked and docked. So yeah, it's better. Still not perfect, but it's much better now with Persona 3 Reload on Switch 2. Yeah, but yeah, it really surprised me. He said he didn't want to stop playing. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Beat all the Xenoblade Chronicles games. I think Xenogears is still available for PS Vita, so I'll check it out. Yeah, it's available for PS Vita. Xenogears, yep. You can pick up Xeno. That's a really good one too. I would say I probably like Xenogears more than Baten Kaitos as well. Baten Kaitos is good, but it's definitely more on the lower end of my Monolith Soft tier list. Xenoblade is obviously at the top, then Xenosaga, and then probably maybe Baten Kaitos Xenogears. Xenogears and Xenosaga are pretty much the same. Xenoblade, Xenogears, Xenosaga, then like Baten Kaitos, and like I'd probably put Attack of the Saiyans above Baten Kaitos, so it's kind of like Attack of the Saiyans and like Baten Kaitos, and then they've worked on like Disaster Day of Crisis. They have a DS game called Soma Bringer. That one's not bad, but it never got localized. So they have a number of other games that they've worked on, but yeah, those are kind of like my Monolith Soft tier list, but they're all pretty good games for the most part. Like, I don't think Monolith Soft has ever made really like a truly bad game. Their worst game, probably what people think is their worst game, is probably Disaster Day of Crisis. But, that's not a terrible game at all, especially if you're playing it like on an emulator. But let's see. I love my PC and Switch too. Hey, man, enjoy it. For real. Enjoy it. Like I said, it's just, you guys know, man, PC is just not for me. But part of the reason why PC is not for me is because I don't like looking at a computer all day, because I literally spent 7 hours editing today, guys. Like, no cap. I woke up like around 6:30. Started editing around 7. I was editing from 7 all the way till about 3 o'clock today. So I've just been editing. Like, the last thing that I want to do is, now that I'm streaming for like hopefully another 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours here, the last thing that I want to do is like, all right, guys, see you later. Then come right back here and start. I've already been in front of this computer all day. I don't want to say, all right, guys, I'm done. Then we go right back here to playing a game. Like, absolutely not. And I don't want to hook up a PC to a TV and do all that. There's no point. I got a PS5 Pro. I can just play. There's no point. I can just play the game on the PS5 Pro, and I have an option for physical games too. Or I can play the game on the Switch. I have an option for physical games. Or I can, play on Switch. I can put a dock in like other rooms. I can play portable. There ain't no reason. There ain't no reason to play PC for me at this point in my life. Like I said, I tried though. I tried, but it got real bad for me. Palworld, I think that's when I really decided that I'm done. It was Palworld that made me just say, I'm done with PC, bro. That game just made me say I'm done. I'm just done with PC, bro. It was Palworld. It was Palworld, and then it was the Steam Deck. It was the 1-2 punch of Palworld and the Steam Deck. Like, Palworld and the Steam Deck just made me say I'm done trying to play that, and then also trying to play like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink that came out in 2014 as well. Trying to play that on PC and then try to transfer it over to my Steam Deck, and then like the text was all super small, and there was the problems like with just getting the graphics to be scaled to the Steam Deck properly every time that I transferred my save file from my PC to Steam Deck. I just said, this is ass, bro. Like, excuse my French, sorry. I said, this is trash. Like, what is all this, man? This is too much work for not that much of a payoff. I'm out, bro. I'll wait for Switch 2. I'll wait for Switch 2, man. I'm not even gonna waste my time anymore. Oh, man. Let's see here. I work in IT. I don't want to troubleshoot issues after work. I just want to start a game and play. Exactly. Yeah. It's just don't feel like it. Have you got the Virtual Boy online? Yeah, I do. It's right there. It's right there. You can see it right behind me. Right here. There it is. I haven't taken it out though. I haven't taken it out yet though. I saw that they raised the ROG Ally X an extra $200 in Japan, and not really seen any certain news outlets talking about it. Nope. Once again, like, because they like the ROG Ally X because it's PC, because it's Microsoft, it's powerful, and nobody cares. Nobody actually bought the system, so that's the reason why. Nope, nobody talked about it, of course, and they're not going to talk about it. Trust me. Just like they decided to not talk about the Switch 2 sales last year being the best-selling system, just like they decided to. I mean, it's the same song and dance, guys. We know what it is. We know how it is. We know what they do. Like, there ain't no reason to try to hide it. It is what it is, you know? There's no reason to buy a Steam Deck over a Switch 2 if you want to emulate. There's a better Android emulation handhelds out there. I mean, it just depends. Some people would rather have a Steam Deck because of the ease of use and some of the stuff that you can do on there and how it works. So for me, I actually don't care. I've said this once, and I got into a discussion with another YouTuber that opens Pokemon TCG cards or Pokemon cards or something, and he was screaming or he was yelling about how people are stupid for spending their money on this or that and all that, and how he spends his money only on stuff. I'm like, bro, nobody knows who you are. Nobody cares where you spend your money. You sound like a freaking idiot. Like, listen, if you want to spend your money on this, go ahead and spend your money on that. People say, well, I'm a consumer. No, I'm a consumer advocate. You ain't a consumer nothing. Just shut up. You sound stupid. We're all grown adults here. Maybe some of these people are mentally not adults, but as an adult, I do not care where you spend. Like, if you want to spend your money on whatever, that's fine. I'm not here to be some type of pocket watching YouTube overlord, and that's what these stupid YouTubers, some of these stupid people think that they are. I don't give a damn. I'll buy whatever I want. I don't care what you think of it. I'm an adult. I'm not a kid. I'm not your child. So people are stupid as hell. If you really got a problem with people spending their money on, then go pocket watch people at GameStop. Go online and start finding people and pocket watching them. These YouTubers are complete morons. They're not doing anybody a favor. None of you guys, none of these people are doing anybody favors. When they start sitting here and pocket watching people, people can buy whatever they want. If it's a stupid purchase, then you'll live and you'll learn. You got to be taught. You got to be taught a lesson if that's the case. We've all, so I think it's just weird, bruh. Regarding the Virtual Boy, RGT was upset that you can't play those Virtual Boy games on your Switch 2 conventionally. I think they should make it to where you can just play it on the TV. I don't know why you got to put it in something plastic. That makes no sense. But they told us that beforehand, so it is what it is. Let's see here. Switch 2 gaming laptop, greater than PC for you. Palworld came off incredibly soulless to me, but to be fair, I never played it. Trust me. Palworld, you know what the thing about Palworld? Palworld, when you first play it, it comes off as something very exciting, but then when you figure out the gameplay loop, it is incredibly dull and boring. Like, the single player gameplay loop is just the same thing. You have this base of really stupid pals that fall off of places, and you have these really stupid AI that tries to invade your base, and you have to defend it, and then you just have to constantly be grinding and mining resources over and over in really bland looking places with boring, bland bosses with bad AI that do the same moves over and over. It's really bad. I don't think it's very good. It's a very novel game, and I think that it's a very cool game with certain aspects, like if you're really to try to play like the multiplayer and stuff. But the game itself is terrible. Like, I went to a boss, I beat the boss battle, nothing even happened. I went in there, I just hid behind pillars. The boss was just doing the same attack pattern over and over, and then I beat the boss, and then it just teleported me out of the area. There was no, oh, you beat me, you get this, or oh, you get this badge, or it was just Oh, you win. And then it just teleported me out of the area. It didn't even make any sense. All the dungeons look the same. Like, it's just a lot of the dungeons look the same. It's garbage, dude. Like, it's incomplete garbage. But like I said, it's got a fun, novel idea that works really well at the beginning. But 30 hours in, I was like, this is a waste of time, bruh. Yo, that's set with the Toby Buster. Let's go. Shout outs.
Great afternoon, OJ. Hopefully all is well with Cha.
Yes, sir.
About to get into the hyphy today. Crazy how people pocket watch people over video games and shoot Pokemon will always be a forever title. So
Crazy.
There's that.
Crazy.
Music request F-Zero any track in work mode.
Got you.
LFG.
Got you, fam. Thank you for the big $19. F-Zero music, baby. F-Zero. Thank you for the support. And yeah, it's crazy with the pocket watching. Like I said, I had some weirdo. He's like, yeah, oh, I'm gonna get this other schizophrenic YouTuber that is obsessed with other people, other men online. He's gonna make a show on this. I'm like, man, ain't nobody care about that crusty midlife crisis. What was it? Slop VTuber. Ain't nobody care about him. All right, shout outs, Vadsen. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the $19.99. Hey, what's up, Yellow Kazoo? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, young lady? Yo, Vadsen, thank you for the big 20 though. I appreciate that. All right. You guys already know I don't watch nobody. I don't watch nobody else. I don't watch nobody else's videos no more. I don't look at nobody else's stuff. Most of these guys are lame. I don't watch anything. So they can say and they can do whatever they want. Nobody cares. Especially me. Let's see here. I'm only sad about Kingdom Hearts not being on Switch 2. Well, that's coming, so don't worry. I think that's coming. Maybe if Palworld had an interesting world or a good narrative, maybe it would have put up the mid-crafting and item fetch quests. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have any of that, though. It doesn't really have any real world building. It doesn't really have any real, like, good characters or dialogue. It doesn't really have any of that. Like, so I think that's one of the biggest problems with the game, you know? Shout outs to Vad said, you're now the Hokagian stream ninja. Anybody does 19. You can beat up my man. Vad said, yo, we got an extension here, guys. Hold up. Combo breaks. All right. Next one up at 4, but we got to do this one here. Overclock. Noah.
Overclock Buster.
15-minute extension. Next one coming up in 4 combos. Hey, what up, Dane? Welcome. What's up, Michelle? Welcome. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, this F-Zero track hits. Y'all, oh man, you guys, a lot of you youngins, a lot of you young cats, you guys don't know what it's like seeing this screen right here in 1990, 1991. I remember this vividly. I tell this story every now and then, but I remember this story, like seeing this start screen, you know what I'm saying, with my brother on a weekend, you know, after Friday nights, weekend after TGIF, parents let us stay up as long as we want, you know what I'm saying, and it's nighttime. And we got the F-Zero. Oh my God, bro. I have so many good memories of this screen right here. I remember in 1991, I think it was like 91 or 92 that we were playing this game. I remember it like it was, not like it was yesterday because it was a long ass time ago. But like, I remember playing F-Zero so much Friday nights with my brother after TGIF. So yeah, man, it was good stuff. Good stuff. I love this screen. Love this music. F-Zero's dope, man. It's a dope franchise. I kind of fell off from it. We got the extension. Shout out, Noah. We see you. I kind of fell off from it, but back then I used to love F-Zero so much. Like the Super Nintendo game in particular is probably like my favorite. It's that game. Love it. Let's see here. 91, I was 1. Yeah, some of you guys were not born. A lot of you guys were not born or very, very little. I remember 1991 very fondly. Oh, sure you do. Oh man, YouTube is glitching. Try to hit the refresh button. Not only once they try to get downplay Switch 2 sales, but even have weirdos. That Brian guy literally lied about Switch 2 only sold 10 million and thought it was a flop, bruh. I know, seriously, man. It is what it is. People are crazy, bruh. People are crazy. People are acting weird. Anyway, we're gonna get this for a while now. But like I said, I think this might be the last year or two, so they can enjoy, get the views while you can. I already said this, get the views while you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, get the views while you can. So what's up, Chips? OJ really unk status? Oh, what's good? I am, bro. I remember the 80s, so I'm unk status. Like, I remember arcades. Like, if you can remember arcades, like, in your, like at all, really, like, when there are, not like the fake arcades, like Dave and Buster's, like, not, but like actual real arcades. Like, if you can remember real arcades, you're unk status. Like, if you remember, like, going there and having, like, you know, quarters. If you played NBA Jam when it was new, you're unk status. Like, if you actually remember and played it when it was new, you're unk status. So, yeah, that's kind of how I see it. If you remember the launch of the Super Nintendo and PlayStation 1, you're unk status. That's just plain and simple. The PS1, not the PS2 or PS3 or PS4, but the PS1. I remember the PS1 launch. I remember the Super Nintendo launch. So, yeah, you're pretty much... Even if you remember the N64 launch, you're unk status, because that came out in, like, what, 96, 97? So, yeah, you're unk status if you remember any of those. Like, if you can vividly remember those. Not like, oh, I was a baby or I was a little 3-year-old. Oh, let me play N64. Not that. I mean, like, old and like, hey, that's an N64. Let's play GoldenEye, you know? Like, that old. Let's see here. OJ, what do you think of the new Castlevania art style? I don't like it that much, but, you know, it's better than nothing. I'll take it. Something underrated with Switch 2 is how seamless and instant the addition and removal of SSR and AC shadows on the portable to docked PC handheld simply don't do this at all. Yeah. That's why Switch 2, it's a customized built system built for real hybrid play. I like them. I was trying to tell people that, man. What's up, Chips, though? Shoutouts. YouTube home is destroyed. YouTube home destroyed? Damn. What's up, Quiet Lion? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Ego Maniac? Welcome. Big love, big love. Bro, that's wild. I remember arcades, but I grew up in the grew up in the 90s. Those were the days, man. Yeah, those were the days, bro. Shoutouts, Chips. Those were the days, brother. I can't wait to play some more Proud Nordics this weekend. Nice, nice. You been playing it? I have the original. I don't have Proud Nordics, though. I need to pick up Proud Nordics at some point. Okay, is it buffering for some of you guys? I don't see any drop frames on my end. So, yeah, it does seem like YouTube is tripping right now. So try to drop the resolution. Yeah, drop the resolution or do something. Because, yeah, I have 0 drop frames right now. Hit the like button, too, while you're at it, guys. Hit that like button. We got 200 plus viewers, 175 likes. Let's go. I remember Pong back in the day. Oh, sure you do. You mean Pong on, like, what, the Atari Switch 1 collection? Yeah, I remember actually, like, playing Pong back in the day. I remember Atari as well. Yo, Justin Kirby!
Work sucked today. I'm here lurking, playing some Switch 2 to relax. Also, what's the next rushed or lazy port to get a 60 FPS update?
This is the music that the developers listen to when they're rushing out their Switch 2 ports. It's literally this F-Zero music. Like that. It's like Atlas, Bethesda, you know what I'm saying? All just like just driving F-Zero machines to try to get the Switch 2 out. Their Switch 2 games out. What's up, Justin? I'm sorry that you had a bad work day today, man. That sucks. Like that, it always sucks on a bad work day, you know? Like I never like to hear people having a bad work day. But I always try to see what I can do to help because I know what it was like to work and have bad work. Oh, I know what it's like to work. I have bad work days too, but I can't complain because my bad work days are not like you guys' bad work days. So I know what it's like to have a corporate job, right, and have a bad work day and come back that, like, just like where everything goes wrong or a lot of things aren't going right. So that's part of the reason why I created this stream, man. So you can relax, enjoy, talk about games, and kind of get your mind off the BS that you got to deal with at work. So I feel you, brother, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. Big love. We did get you up here, though. Here's the good news, though. The good news, Justin, you are at the top, right above that, by 92 cents. Anybody that's 19 or 92, you can beat up my man Justin on both boards. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And sorry about the bad work day, dude. Sorry about the bad work day, man. That I know that sucks, man. You gotta brush it off. Get ready for the next day, you know. Get ready for the weekend, at least. Let's see here. At least your coworkers aren't slackers. Here's the thing. Yeah, I don't really have any real coworkers. But if you want to talk about like the rest of the, like, you know, my peers, yeah, you can't trust any of those guys except for like my Spawncast peeps. But outside of that, other content creators are absolute snakes. Like, absolute snakes. But to be honest and to be fair, a lot of people at work are snakes just in general. I wouldn't trust anybody at your job. Like, back when right, you ain't trust none of those people, you know? Really just be cordial, be nice, be a team player, but don't ever trust them. Don't ever say something stupid or say something that you think that could get you in trouble and you think that they won't tell. Don't ever trust anybody at work in that sense, because trust me, they'll rat you out the minute they get an opportunity. It's happened to me, so they'll do it. So, but yeah, don't trust none of those people there. Oh, let's see here. The N64 was my first system I bought with my own money. Nice, Justin Smith Williams. There you go, man. I like it. ColecoVision. Next week is going to be busy for you with RE Requiem and Pokemon. Yes, it's going to be very busy next week. I'm looking forward to next week, Chrono Rig. Yes, and I think a lot of you guys are looking forward to next week too. Pokemon and Resident Evil. Party Man with the Ninja Peach.
Work also sucked for me too. Feels annoying to try to mediate and help improve the workplace at times. Coping with playing Mario Tennis Fever to make me happy lol.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. I mean, I feel you, brother. I feel you. I know how it is, man. Thank you for the $5, Party Man. Appreciate that. Yo, we out here. We got the 45-minute extension. And then Michelle with the unicorn pony thingy. Super sticker chat. I like it. Shout outs. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. Combo breaks.
Overclock Buster.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, guys. Next one up. We almost at the no one meal already. Yo, we out here. Let's go. We are out here, man. I'm really happy to get to work from home 3 out of the 5 days for the work week. Really lucked out. Yeah, that's good, Rags. That's good. That's good. I work at UPS. All supervisors and leads are two-faced. Yup. Especially at a place like UPS where you've got so much you got packages and you've got a lot of logistics. Man, the minute you just gotta just do your job, stick to yourself, be cordial, be nice, be a team player. But man, don't say anything or don't do anything that could even be seen as something not good, you know? So, absolutely. Is Mario Tennis any good? Yes. If I've been playing more of it, it's very fun. The single player is actually kind of garbage. They could have made a much better single player. But the actual gameplay, like when you're playing in the tennis matches, those are from the fever rackets and all that. The movement, the controls, the amount of characters, the trial towers, the online play, all that stuff's great. But yeah, the single player is not that great. But everything else is great. Excuse me. Wild card for NSO Geist. Yo, Geist, let's go. Pocopia looks like Animal Crossing, in my opinion. Well, I mean, yeah, it definitely has some Animal Crossing aspects, but it does a lot of stuff different. It does a lot of stuff different from Animal Crossing because of the Pokemon in the game. Arcades were a good time, and seeing the line of people who try to beat you was an awesome experience back in the day. It really was, man. It really was. It really was. I remember always going to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and like, bro, the Asian dudes, you can never beat them. You can never beat them, bro. The Asian dudes, there was 2 games. You never beat the Asian dudes at my arcade. Dance Dance Revolution. Trust me, just watch. Don't even try to attempt. And Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Bruh, impossible. Impossible. I got smoked so many times trying to beat them in that, man. But no, it was good stuff. They were always very nice to me, and they always helped me and say, hey, you got to do this instead, or, you know. But, I mean, obviously it was this, you know, the razzing, too. Like, oh, you suck and all that. Like, yeah, I'm not very good. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, all right, we back. No, once again, I have to explain my crazy fire detection system that I have here. Anytime my wife uses the deep broiler that we have, this oven, and anytime there is even somewhat of an imbalance of air, oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, whatever, right? The fumes that gas gives off or cooking gives off, my alarm system goes nuts. We gotta get it tweaked. We gotta get it tweaked. Everything's good though. Everything's good. She's just doing some deep pit chicken right now for dinner, but everything's fine. It's inside like a thing. It's there's no problem. But this always happens. This always happens every time that she uses the deep pit thing that we have in the house. Yeah, it's top tier. I mean, it's California, man. Like, the last thing that you want is for your house to burn down, you know? So fires have been a thing here sometimes, you know, as many of you guys maybe have heard. So you got to make sure that you have top tier fire stuff. And I made sure to install it that way because the last thing that I do not want this house to burn down. I can't afford it. You know, I do have fire insurance, like homeowners insurance and fireproof thingy insurance, but still, like, the deductible's crazy. So even if I can't have anything happen to this house. Like, it's very important that this house does not burn down. Oh man, YouTube seems to be down. All right, YouTube is down. The homepage, at least. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked YouTube. Let me double check on my end. Yeah, it does. YouTube does seem to be down right now. So are you guys still watching? Like, how are you guys still watching me if YouTube is down? That's crazy. Yeah, the homepage seems to be down. Let's see here. I guess there's a reason why your TV's off today. Oh, no, I just forgot to turn it on, to be honest. I'll turn it on and off. Well, actually, no, the YouTube, I don't know if YouTube is working today. So let's see if YouTube works on, like, the TV. Let me see if I can actually get, yeah, it's not even letting me log in. So, looks like YouTube, yeah, there seems to be an issue with YouTube for sure. Yo, Miggy Saito with the 125, it looks like, I don't know what that is. Is that pesos? Hello, people. These days, forget the gaming's supposed to be fun. These days, people just like to complain and complain. I agree, bro. I agree. Yeah, just don't leave the stream. Yeah, I'm surprised. It looks like I got in before YouTube just decided to kaput. Thank you, Miggy. Thank you for the 125 pesos, my boy. I appreciate that. Yeah. YouTube is jank right now, bro. But we got in. We got it in. So we just, hey, look. Don't leave the stream, guys. Don't leave the I don't think I'm going to have many new people joining in. But if you're here, chill. Do not leave. Oh, man. YouTube channels are fine. Just the homepage and reels. Okay, homepage and reels. Yeah, I can't go to the, what's it called? I can't put on my fireplace if I don't have the homepage ready to go. So maybe the AI slot finally killed off YouTube servers. I know. Seriously, I wish they'd just get rid of all the AI stuff on here. That'd be great, man. That'd make it so much better for people who don't use it. I mean, like, I don't mind, like, AI for, like, small, light AI stuff, but, like, full-on AI, like, that should probably just be removed, you know? Well, it depends on the color doesn't always mean a certain, it means a range. But that's not a, what's it called? That's not a, an actual dollar amount. It's a pesos, I think. Let's see here. Quiet Line with the $2 says exclusive secret club. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Miggy, for the pesos, my boy. And thank you so much, Quiet Line with the 4. Yeah, if you guys are here, you're part of the cool group. You know what I'm saying? You're part of the cool group. YouTube is definitely playing up how OJ stream still alive. There's some Matrix or something like that, bro. What's up, Crago Gaming? Let's see. I have a YouTube Premium subscription. Hey, I appreciate the YouTube Premium subscription, brother. YouTube implementing an AI audio dub and AI summaries are cool. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it definitely helps. I mean, that stuff is okay, but I'm just talking about the full-on AI videos and all that. You know, that's not as cool. That stuff's not as cool. That is not as cool. Always knew the Skyrim 60 FPS update was coming. People were just impatient. I mean, like, the thing that I didn't like is the fact that when people say stuff like, oh, well, the Switch 2 can't do the 60 FPS. I'm like, no, it's not that. It means that they didn't optimize. Clearly, the Switch 2 can do 60 FPS with any game that's on PS4 or Xbox One. You can get it at 60 FPS on the Switch 2 because the Switch 2 CPU and its GPU plus its DLSS and its modern techniques, you should be able to get it. So the people, I mean, it was just people that don't know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It was just gamers who don't know what they're talking about that act like they do. So, yeah. I mean, I knew that they could do it. I didn't know when they would do it, but I knew that they could do it. I'm like, yo, they're going to do it at some point. Like, they're going to have to. Let's see. RE9 and Pocopia back-to-back. It's going to be a good March. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, Uncario with the 3. Let's go. Shout out to Uncario.
I have 9 nephews and nieces. I put the UNC in Uncario Tears of Joy.
Yeah, you 9 nieces and nephews. Yeah, that's a lot. I do not have 9. I mean, I got like half as many as you do. I have, yeah, 3 from my sister, 1 from my brother. So yeah, I've got 4. Yeah, 3. Yeah, I got 4. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. 59 on the board. Thank you guys so much for your support today. I appreciate it. Let's go. Very close to the Noah and Meal flying through the skies. Let's go. If we get something this week, I think we should give Nash another chance. Sonic hoping onto the thread of hope. Will you stop covering Nashville if this turns out his info is incorrect about there being a Nintendo Direct this week? I'll probably stop until he gets something right again. Yeah, if he's not correct on this one, I'll wait a little bit. But I probably won't cover his stuff. Like if he's not right on this one, yeah, I think we definitely have to give it a little bit of a break till he gets some of these right. You know, because he's been right on some things, but he's been wrong on other things. So he's been hot and cold, iffy. What's up, David? Nash Weedle is cooked, I tell ya. I have YouTube Premium as well. Hated the ads. I have OJ stream on my speaker all day at work. Hey, shout outs 777AZ, double AZ, double OG. Essence Village clips. I'll probably name it something simple for people to know, like like PE clips or Essence clips or PlayerEssence clips or something like that. Yeah, so it'll be something simple for like my clips channel. So yeah, we'll see. I definitely like Nashville's about to be wrong. Yeah, we'll see, man. We about to be Bash Weedle. 3% chance he's correct, and that's being generous. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh man, we will see. We will see overall. Let's see. I was not a fan of Pocopia, but after the past couple days on the gameplay, I'm more sold on buying this for the household. Yeah, I was not sold on Pocopia either. Even after they did like the big extended trailer, I was not sold on it. But then once the previews came out, I was far more sold on it once the previews came out, because I saw a bunch of like, hardcore PC people and people talk and like Eurogamer and them saying it's good. It's like, well, wait a minute, hold up. If they're saying that it's good, like, you know how they are with a lot of Nintendo games. So yeah. OJ, are you having trouble? OJ, are you having YouTube trouble? Yeah, I'm having YouTube trouble. I can't access my YouTube, so I can put it on my TV there. So yeah, I'm having YouTube trouble. So I'm not sure what's going on though. YouTube, the homepage is messing up. Looking forward to Fatal Frame 2. Nice, let's go. OJ Steam Deck and PC Fan Club. OJ Steam Deck and PC Fan Club. Yeah, that'd just be a straight up lie. Straight up capalicious. Pocopia interests me, not gonna lie. East 10 product storage is less than 10 gigabytes, uses DLSS, and has 120 FPS. That is how you do a Switch 2 game. Yeah. I mean, it's really a Switch 1 game, right? Where they just basically, they upscaled it for the most part, and then like added on like with the DLSS and stuff. Nice to hear. It's not just Down Underland. Yeah. X-Stats really screwed up in his reputation. Can't believe he fell for those fake Kingdom Hearts remake screenshots. Yeah, he fell for it, bro. He fell for it. So that really, that kind of ruined his reputation a little bit too. Yep. A lot of it, actually. I'm close to finishing Dragon Quest 7. A lot of different feelings playing through, from boredom to excitement. Enjoy the battles. Happy I pushed through it. There you go. I'm looking forward to the remake of. Okay, I already read that. My bad. Let's see here. Non-Tinker Club. Non-Tinker Club Essence. Yeah, that's gonna be the name of it. I know I'm gonna have mad people dressing up in banana outfits and weirdos getting mad at me, telling me, "How dare you? How dare you buy something? How dare you? How dare you buy something and not like it?"
Down, down. Now that word makes me think about the song Down by Jay Sean. Way back in 2009, back when people still watched bootleg DVDs in the malls where jumpin', walking around in my white tee. I miss Funkoland.
I did see. Thank you, Cedric, for the $3 dono. But I saw somebody said that I was stereotyping people. I was not stereotyping people when I was playing against those Asian dudes at the arcades. That's not a stereotype, bro. Those guys were hardcore good at the game. All right, man. If you want me to go in depth, I can go in depth, bro. You have the brothers can play Tekken and Soul Calibur for sure, and Mortal Kombat, and the white guys could do that too, and the Hispanic dudes. They were all kind of everything. But the Asian peeps had Marvel vs. Capcom on lock. That's not even that's not stereotyping. That's just what happened, fam. I wanted to make sure. I right before I went away for the smoke alarm thingy, I heard somebody say that. I didn't get a chance to respond to that. That is not a stereotype, bruh. That is what happened. That is what happened, man. You trying to tell me you didn't see those people on DDR, bruh? Go on YouTube and look it up yourself. It's a compliment. Yeah, it's a compliment, bruh. Those guys were hardcore. I liked it. It was great. It was great. Assassin's Creed Shadows looking incredible now more than before on Switch 2. Yeah, they updated it. Yeah, they did update it. Steam Deck is old slash is old out. I don't know, bro. I don't know why we keep on bringing up this crusty Steam Deck. It's my fault that y'all keep on bringing up Steam Deck every single time. It's my fault. We gotta have a no Steam Deck policy. Stop talking about this crusty, not even for sale system, which you can't even buy one right now. Gabe been holding out on us. What happened, Gabe? The RAM cost too high? Why doesn't Gaben just make it to where they just take the hit on RAM? Why don't they just sell it for the same price and take the hit on RAM? Why not? They're consumer friendly. That'd be the best thing for the consumers, right? Just take the hit. They be making billions of dollars. They're so consumer friendly. They're everything's pro consumer. Why? I don't understand why they just don't take the hit on the RAM. Oh goodness. Give me another second here, guys. Hold up. The fan is on, the vent fan is on, and the window's open, and it's still doing that. So I mean, maybe it's a little bit too sensitive because the fan is on, the windows are open, the lights are off. There's like, it shouldn't really be triggering right now, but it is what it is. Sorry about that, guys. I think my wife said that she'll just turn it off for right now until I'm finished with the stream. But I told her just cook. If it goes off, that's fine. It'll go off. It's not I mean, it is a big deal, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, I can just turn it off, you know. Smoke alarm essence, I know, man. Sorry about that, guys. Nintendo can take it. Nah, Nintendo's greedy. Nintendo's not pro-consumer. Remember, Nintendo's greedy. They're greedy. The Switch 2 should be $15. They overcharge for everything. They're evil. You know what I'm saying? So is Sony. Both of them are. So no, they don't take hits on hardware like that. No. Valve's the pro-consumer. They should be taking a hit on the hardware. It's not very pro-consumer for them not to be selling the system at all. The fact that they're not selling it at all, like, that's not very pro-consumer. And then getting rid of the $400 model, that's not pro-consumer. What's going on here? What's up, Gabe? What's going on, Gaben? What's happening here, fam? What's happening here, bruh? Is YouTube down? Yeah, YouTube's down. YouTube, the homepage is not working very well. So that's what's happening right now. The home page is not working. Working. The home page is not working as well as it should work. So that's what's going on right now. Hold on, give me 1 second here. I don't have a button for mute the mic button. I definitely need to mute the mic button on my stream deck. I don't know. I gotta find where that is. I gotta find where that's at. Record pause. Yeah, I don't see it. I'll find it later though. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, shout outs to okay, hold up. I think I found it. Actually, I think I could actually think I found it here.
That smoke alarm can detect a fire 2 towns down. Lol, also, I'm almost not bad at Mario Tennis Fever.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna have to play soon. We're gonna have to play very soon. Because a lot of the I need to actually practice online though. Well, let me see if this mute mic. Okay. So I got a mute mic feature now. So I can use the mute mic feature right over here. There we go. I added it during the stream. Thank you, Justin, with the $3 dono. I appreciate that. 65 on the board. And also, switching it up with the $10 says, I'm not a Steam Deck fan. I just wanted to make a joke. Apparently, Steam Deck is sold out now because you can't buy one. Also, my dog barks every time your smoke alarm goes off. Love your stuff, man. Shout outs to the Switch It Up doggo. And yeah, no, you're good, man. You're good. You can make jokes, man. You can make jokes. It's fine. It's no big deal. You guys know I was just making a joke too. You guys know me and Gaben are tight. You know, me and Gaben are tight. Ever since I think Gaben, he saw my skit. He saw my skit that I did, dressed up as him, and he was like, you know what? That's a pretty good skit. Nah, he didn't see the skit though. He didn't see it. Shout out, switching up, Gaben, bro. Appreciate the combo breaks. Let's go. 75 on the board. We are out here. 25 combos away. No, did I say 25? My bad. I meant 23 combos away because switching it up with the 10, Sonic Slim with the 2, and then here comes Kevin with another 2. Let's go. Shout outs. Thank you guys for your support, though, man. I appreciate it. No, you good. Shout outs to switching it up. It's Doggo. What type of dog do you got, fam? What type of dog do you got? You don't see people like Teddy complaining about $1,000 ROG Ally. Why would you see him complaining about that? It completely destroys his grift. Come on, Essence. We gotta fight the stereotype, man. Listen, man. Growing up back in my day, bruh, like when it comes to video games, it wasn't really that big of a deal. You said, oh, yo, those Asian dudes were really good at DDR, really good at Marvel vs. Capcom because they were. Like, it's not even really like, it's not a negative thing. Like, I aspired to be like the Asian dudes, like a DDR and like, I wanted to be like them. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. You know, so that's just how it was, man. They had a group of Asian dudes that would always play Marvel vs. Capcom and always play DDR. And they were really good, and that's dope. There ain't nothing bad about it. Ain't nothing bad about it, man. Let's see here. I won my first 2 games. Oh, shout out to Sonic Slim with the 2. It says, let's have some Streets of Rage 2 tunes. Yes, sir. Dreamers. Streets of Rage 2. You guys know I do the same thing with the, what's it called? With the Black Fraternity guys too, man. Like we're doing all the dances and like the, you know, all the dreads. I mean, look, it's not bad. It just is what it is. That's what they did. That's what they do. That's what they do, man. Thank you for the 2, though. I appreciate it. Let's go. Can we get Mario Maker 2 Switch 2 port with mouse controls? Didn't they already do Mario Maker with mouse controls? If I'm not correct, don't they already have that on the Switch 2? Can you play other people online in Mario Tennis Fever? Of course you can. Yeah, it has online multiplayer. You can play against your friends. You can play against randoms. You can go ranked. Yeah. Where's the Black Gabe skit? What video was the Black Gabe skit again? Oh, it was the Greed. Check out my video, like, switch to, drop the price, right? I think the video is titled Drop the Price, right? So it's the latest Drop the Price video. Yeah, it's that one. It's a Caduval. It's my profile picture. Hey, that's cool, man. Let's go. Switching up gaming. Appreciate you coming out to the stream, fam. You and the doggo. What's up with your opinion? Piero was outed publicly in an interview along with his sources. He panicked on Twitter. Yeah, I don't think that they should have outed him like that. I'm not sure why they outed him, because now he's not around anymore. So that sucks. I feel like we'll have Mario Maker 3, Mario Maker 3D. Mario Maker 3D, that'd be crazy to make, bro. They should just update Mario Maker 2. I thought they already updated Mario Maker, if I'm not correct. I don't remember. Can you see the comments? I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. What's good, man? How you doing today? Asian dudes used to be at the DDR dance clothing at 2 p.m., 10 p.m. at my arcade. Discourage you from even trying. Yeah, man. It was awesome, though. It was really fun to watch. Is it careful, OJ, when you say you can't even get Steam Deck anymore? Somebody in the banana suit or race car bed is going to say, actually, the sites that sell Steam Deck. Yeah, but you can't buy it directly from... You can buy it at a big upcharge, like on Amazon. Yeah. But you can't buy it at MSRP anymore. Which is, that's basically you're buying legally scalped Steam Decks. But, I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to waste their time doing that. But like I said, I already told you, I don't care about bananas. I don't care about people who dress up like fruits and vegetables and elves. I don't care about slop tubers. I don't care about weirdos that make budget ghetto Temu looking robots and stuff like that. Nobody cares about them. They can make all the videos they want. I already said it. Bro, I'm not going to sit there and say, obviously I don't got like the FU type of big status, but at this point, I've stopped caring. I do not care about them. The only thing that I care about, once again, if you don't like me that much, let's put together 10K. We'll fight. We can do that. But going back and forth on petty videos, and I'm not doing all that. I'm not clout chasing nobody like that. So I'll drop my little barbs here anytime that I want. They can clip. They can take whatever they want to take, put it on their crusty channels, and that's that. That's what it's going to be. But once again, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. You can clip it. If you don't like me, or if you have a problem with, like, bro, if it was me clipping other people all the time, and they said, yo, OJ, I'll fight you for 10K, I would sign up for that. I would sign up, but none of them have reached out to me to say that they'll accept it. So, once again, if they want to clip and make the little pennies on YouTube, let them do it. It's okay. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I do great over here. I'm good. So nobody cares about these dudes, bro. These people are weirdos, middle-aged weirdos that, like I said, know that they took a wrong turn at their life at some point. Not me. I got a wife, got kids, got a good channel, 100K plus. You guys are out here. We're having fun, and I enjoy gaming. I make content that I like talking about. I can talk about the games that I like. I don't got to sit here and get angry at every single video or get mad at every single video popping up. I don't got to sit there and do all this weird stuff. So I'm good, man. My mental health is intact, unlike some of them. My mental health is purely intact because I talk about everything that I want to talk about. I talk about what I want to, and I make fun of what I want to make fun of. And I don't gotta rely on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. Do it. But like I said, I got 10K. If you don't like me that much, stop being a little punk. Stop making clips. Stop doing all that. Show up. Let's do it. Let's do it that way. That'd be way more fun.
Hey OJ, hope all is well.
Hey Lazarus, thank you for the 3. That'd be way more fun than going like back and forth like little school children. Talk like, yeah, he said the Nintendo, he's the corporate bootlegger. Like, that'd be way more fun. Let's just lace it up. We have a little match, 10K. That'd be way more fun. That'd draw in way more people. We'd all get way more subs. Imagine that. Imagine that where we have it like at too many games or something. Like a real, like, that would be so much more fun for me. I think that'd be so much more fun. But nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to. Everybody's too scared to have a little match, So I thought it would be dope. I thought it would be super fun, but nobody wants to, unfortunately. Let's see. What was your opinion on the whole beat 'em up situation when he faked the leak? That's his thing, man. It's all good. It's all good. He that's what he did, and that's what he did. Shout outs to Lazarus though, my boy. Thank you for the 3. Appreciate that. 82 on the board. Yo, combo breaks. Party man as the ref. They'd be biased as hell. Party man would be like, he's out. Game, OJ wins, or the whole match, I win like completely like 200 to nothing. Yeah, imagine a feud over Steam Deck and Switch 2. I don't even know. Yeah, I think the reason why people were so angry is because there were so many negative videos on Switch 2 last year before the system even came out. The fact that Steam Deck was an established system that people do like, and that I was already saying, oh no, Switch 2 is going to be better. I think it's going to do this. I think that's what pissed some people off, you know. But I was right, though. But I was right. Man, Steam Deck got his back blown out. Like, straight up. Like, straight up got like a 20-year vet in the game. Absolutely got his back blown out like a 20-year vet, bruh. It's crazy. So I was right at the end of the day. It's not my fault. Not my fault these people were wrong. You know, I was just looking at the facts. What was your opinion on the whole? Oh, I already read that. My bad. Let's see here. But Steam Deck has more games. Yeah, sure. The ones that work. How do you know which ones even work or not, bruh? You out here gotta have color coding. Gotta out here be reading color codes and see if your games even work. No, I'm good, fam. I'm good. Let's see here. Imagine explaining that fight to a judge. No. This wouldn't be like a street fight where it wouldn't be like the police would. No, this would be like an actual official. You know what I'm saying? Like I would find a promoter and we do it like at an event, like Too Many Games, or like we'd meet in the middle or something like that. We can do it in Texas or whatever if they're here in the U.S. So no. This would be like an actual sanctioned thing. There would be sponsors. I would find somebody to sponsor it and get this thing going, because people love to see a fight, especially between content creators. I mean, yes, maybe not the biggest content creators out there, but anytime that you can get a content creator to see them fight somebody else, people will sign up for that, no matter how big or small the content creators are. Now, obviously, the bigger the content creators, the better the draw. But I think I'm big enough to the point where, yeah, most people don't know who I am. But if all of a sudden, if I got a promoter and there was a fight and we could actually get like on a card or something, it would be something like, oh yeah, that loudmouth black dude, yeah, I've seen him before. Yeah, I want to see him get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? People would tune in just to see me get punched in the face, bro. Because like, yeah, well, I'm not super popular, don't have the most subs. Like I know there's a lot of people that have seen my clips and see me saying this or saying that, you know. So yeah, I think it would we could definitely get some people. We can definitely get some people to watch. I think it would be interesting. Let's see, OJ would do all the paperwork. Yeah, it would be like a real actual. It wouldn't just be a street fight for 10K. No, I ain't doing that. What I do is actually get like an official, get everything set up, get some sponsors, get an official promoter. I'd seek it out. I'd find it. I'd get somebody to sponsor it, and I'd go through the proper channels so we can get it done officially. And like I said, winner takes the 10K or whatever. And of course, there'd be more money involved for like sponsors, or there'd be more money involved. Like obviously, you can do like the lead up, the training. You can do videos on it. I mean, you'd be able to make a lot on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say if people want attention that bad, just let's do it instead of going back and forth with little sissy clips. Let's do a real actual fight. I think that'd be way more fun. And like I said, you want to make money off clips, you can make way more money off this. So that's my offer. I'm not doing any weird, crusty debates with idiots. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm done debating super low IQ people. Like, I will no longer debate morons. Like, if you're a complete moron, I ain't debating you. I'm not debating morons. So, but I don't mind punching a moron. That's fine by me. It's not like I can make you any dumber. So that's fine by me. Shout out to Pyramar with the $5. It says, hey OJ, Switch 2 at 17 million, Switch 1 at 155 million. Switch 1 was likely dethroned PS2, 155, not 160. We be drinking brokey tears. Life is good. Oh man, yeah, it's like I said, man. I'm telling you, if the Switch 2 wasn't doing well, trust me, you'd be hearing about it. So, dang, I was delayed in chat. My bad for the out of text. Oh no, it's all good, Dan Dips. I still feel a bit sad we didn't get that RTU versus quartering fight. Oh man, that would have been good. Oh, that would have been so good. I wish I would have been able to do it instead, man. I wish I would have been able to to do it. That would have been great if I got a shot at quartering. I would knock him out. I would knock him out so fast. Oh man, I wish I got a shot at it. That'd be great. Let's see here. Be careful, bro. After doing BJJ, I found I found out a lot of nerdy dudes are best are the best. So here's the thing. I don't give a crap. Okay? I did martial arts for decades. I'm not scared of anybody, especially people on YouTube. Okay? I'm not scared of them. And it'd be a boxing match. Or like we can do mixed martial arts too. I don't mind. But I've done mixed martial arts myself. And I did kickboxing for 20 years. And I did wrestling as well. So I can handle myself. Trust me. I'm part of I'm part of that nerd group too. I might not look the part all the time, you know, but trust me, I'm part of that nerd group. I can take care of myself. I can handle it. I can handle it. And I had an older brother, you know, oh my gosh, he's still alive. My brother he's still alive and well, and he's not old. So my older brother, we used to fight all the time. So the thing about me is that I'm not gonna sit there and say I'm the best fighter. I'm not. I've been beat up before. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm freaking, Anderson Silva or, or something like that, or I'm like Floyd Mayweather. Not even close. However, the way that we grew up back then, my brother would just put me in headlocks. He would take me down to the ground. He would, punch me. He would kick me. He would make me train. I did push-ups and sit-ups. I was doing that my whole life. So when my mom put me in kung fu and kickboxing, so already from the when I was little, so already from the very beginning, I already had a little bit of a step above. So that's how I learned how to fight. Between my brother beating me up, my sister, I also have 2 older sisters. They also beat me up at times, So between all of them punching me and beating me up and sitting on me and grabbing me and putting me, and I have to, wiggle my way out and put them in headlocks, and I have to defend myself because sometimes parents were home and it was just there and I got someone that's trying to subdue me, trying to hurt me. So I've got to actually defend myself. You know what I'm saying? So between all those years of doing that, and then also learning martial arts, learning kung fu, learning kickboxing, learning MMA, I think I can take care of myself. I think I'm pretty confident I can beat up any weird nerd that's having a midlife crisis clipping me or making YouTube videos or dressing up in banana outfits and weird stupid stuff like that. Trust me, I don't think I'm not scared of anybody that does that. I'm not scared one bit, not one bit. But the offer's on the table. If they want to put it together. 10,000. Let's see here. 2 to 3 years. Dagstead and forget. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me leave and return. My dad and I used to wrestle when I was a kid. My ultimate goal was to beat him. Yeah, that's pretty much what was my goal too, man. Was my brother. I never really beat him though. But my goal was always to, because like he'd hold back a little bit, but sometimes he actually had to kick it into gear because I would try to get some strength, So it was pretty cool. Matt 096, what's good, fam? Welcome to the stream. He says, "Oh, you're good, bro. Yeah, it's all good." Trust me, I would not be talking if I didn't have experience. If I didn't have experience actually fighting, I would not be talking. I'd just be quiet. Like if somebody said, "Hey, let's play me in a match of like football or the world soccer," I'd be like, "Yeah, I ain't playing you. I'm not very good at that." But if they said, "Yo, let's do football drills or let's do basketball," I'd be like, "All right, I'll do that." I'm confident in basketball. I'm confident in football. Not confident in soccer. I'm confident in mixed martial arts. I'm confident in that. So yeah. The only thing that I'm not good at is apparently betting against figure drawing when it comes to the Seahawks. I'm not very confident in that at all. This is great, that Killer Instinct. Imagine Killer Instinct music playing right now during this whole rant that I've been doing. That is awesome. That was so cool. I didn't set it either. It just played. Footwork, yeah. Oklahoma drills in football, yeah. Lifting too, strength would be something that'd be hard to deal with. my lower legs are ridiculously strong for some reason. I don't know how I got it. Lucky, I guess, but I have incredibly strong lower legs. Very powerful. I'm not super tall, so I'm like compact. I'm like short and compact. So like all of my power is like based in my legs. That's why I've never actually kicked somebody as hard as I can, because I'm afraid that I'd break my leg, or I'd bust my kneecap, or I'd freaking kill them or something. So I've never actually kicked anybody as hard as possible. I've actually never hit anybody as hard as possible, because once again, it's not a good idea, because you're probably your body's too fragile. Your knuckles and stuff, they're easy to break. So I've never actually hit anybody full speed. Like, no. Because it's dangerous. it's actually dangerous. My upper body sucks, but my legs are super strong. Upper body no good. You got to train the upper body a little bit more. This little kid made a video calling me out for trolling. A kid made a video calling you out. Listen, for any of my other content creators on here, absolutely ignore people calling you out. Do not engage in people calling you out for anything. Do not respond back to them. Trust me, it's not a good idea. That's all they're looking for. They're looking for the engagement. Any content creator that does that, they're just looking for engagement. So don't ever make a response video or do it. That's all they're looking for, is for you to promote their channel for them. That's all they're looking for. So just ignore it. Block them, ignore it, and don't worry, don't worry about it. Just move on, So that's my advice for anybody. Don't let people get to you in that way. It's pointless. It is pointless. Let's see, my squatting 355 back in the day probably wasn't good for my back. Yeah, it probably wasn't, but I mean, listen, man, at that point, you're trying to get your powerful legs, so you got to do something. What's up, Paul Gale? Welcome to the stream. YouTube is down globally until tomorrow. Yeah, it looks like YouTube's down, but somehow I'm still streaming, so let's go. Stay here, boys and girls. We out here, let's go. Oh man, is it really till tomorrow though? Did they say that it's till tomorrow? Did YouTube put out an update saying till tomorrow, or what happened there? So oh, also guys, it looks like we found out well, we found out that Highguard isn't the self-funded, indie type of miracle that we all thought that it maybe it was, or that it is. Well, guess who was bankrolling guess who was bankrolling Highguard? Jeff Keighley's Highguard. You know him, you love him, you can't get enough of him. Tencent! Oh, yes! Tencent! Tencent was the mystery donor. According to Game Files, Steven, my hairline, a 10. Steven, your hairline start way back here, bro. Shout out to... Yo, my hairline back too. This nigga is not out here like this. My man out here like this, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh man, bro. So oh my gosh. So yeah, Tencent was backing him up, man. Tencent was backing him up. That was it, man. That was what happened. Shout out to Steven Totillo, bro. Steven Totillo, he out there. He reporting it from GameFile. So yeah, Tencent was behind it the whole time. It was like the Scooby-Doo thing. The real villain was Tencent. You see, like the Highguard, like mixed black guy with the hair, the UK black guy, the mixed UK black guy is the main character for Highguard, and like it was like the real villain is Tencent. Oh man, yeah, that's what happened, bro. And then here's the funny thing. I saw what's it called? Christopher Dring. By the way, who actually has a business venture with Jeff Keighley. The game business. Just want to make sure I let you guys know. It's like we're kind of seeing, let's see if we can do some little detective work on this piece. Okay, so it's gonna be like a board, like the detective board. Like, okay, we got our major players. All right, you gotta use your imagination here. You got Jeff Keighley over here. You got Christopher Dring, which is part of their Jeff Keighley connection there. You got Highguard. You got Tencent above them. They're the shadow people, so we're gonna put them over here. So apparently, you know, Jeff Keighley connected with the Highguard devs, who Jeff Keighley had to have known that Tencent was backing them before he went to go watch their or play their game beforehand to set it up. He had to have known. So he doesn't say anything about it. He doesn't say anything about Tencent, which he doesn't have to say anything about Tencent, and Tencent doesn't have to reveal that they're backing it, but just something to keep in the back of your mind, okay? So Tencent's backing this game, and they, from what I understand, they were acting like, oh, this is all kind of, like I said, I don't know if I can't prove it 100%, but some people were saying that they were acting like this was all self-funded, self-published, self-everything, and obviously it was not. It does not seem to be that way. Christopher Dring, who is an underling business venture with Jeff Keighley, puts out a tweet today defending Highguard and the developers, say, oh, well, everybody has, you know, private investors and things like that. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold up here. So it reminded me, and I asked him this question. I said, well, wait a minute, fam. You interviewed them a couple weeks back, a week or so ago. There was an interview on the game business that talked to the developers of the game, the two lead guys. And there was nothing about bringing up who was funding them. Now, once again, they don't have to say it, but maybe that's something that, if it's not that big of a deal, like he was trying to make it out to believe, oh, Tencent funds lots of things. Why didn't they just say it? Why didn't they just say, oh yeah, we have some corporate funding Tencent, you know, whatever? Because obviously they know the negative connotation that brings about when you bring up Tencent and their bankrolling. So the fact that Christopher Dring didn't reveal that in the interview, the fact that, once again, that's under Jeff Keighley, because that the game business, that is a business venture with Jeff Keighley, which Christopher Dring actually admitted, right? So that's not hidden news. Then on top of that, you have the Game Awards reveal for this game. The fact that Jeff Keighley felt that it was good enough to be a closer, and on top of good enough for it to be a closer, he was on Twitter bragging about, oh, I'll be accepting my apologies and all of this. And then what happened? The user base dropped out for this game. Nobody's playing it anymore. The reviews came out, not very great reviews. And the game it seems like it's done. It seems like it's literally Concord 2 at this point. It might be Concord 2. The website ain't working no more. They fired so many of the developers. This might be Concord 2. So the question is this. Here's the big question with all this, as I've put together this detective board, okay? Conspiracy theory. Did Jeff Keighley do Highguard a solid in order to get into the good graces of Tencent, because they have a large amount of money that they can spend potentially on advertising for the Game Awards or backing the Game Awards? These are questions. I don't like to be a conspiracy theorist, but these are absolutely questions that we should be asking and thinking about, because he knew Highguard what it was. He knew it was another game that is a hero shooter, that we've gotten a lot of those, and we know what happened with Concord. We know what happened with a lot of these games, okay? Did he put this game as the last reveal to be the big thing and constantly hype it because he wanted to get on Tencent's good side? That's a question that we have to ask. I'm not going to rule it out. Listen, it takes a lot of money to run the Game Awards. You need big backers. You need big companies bankrolling your Game Awards show. You need Amazon, and you need to sell it to people. maybe part of that was the deal. Like, hey, look, this can get me in the good, like, you know, they said that they didn't pay the $1 million for the spot. Okay. But maybe Jeff Keighley put it as the last announcement because, hey, I can get into the good graces of Tencent. And with Tencent money, I can do a lot of cool Tencent things. So, you know, I'm just bringing that theory up. I'm not saying that it's a conspiracy. And you know what? That's not illegal. It's not illegal to do that. It's not illegal to say, hey, I'm going to do a favor, do you a solid to, you know, maybe you'll look at me. That's not illegal. But it does let you question, okay, what's going on here? What's going on here with these games? And what is Jeff Keighley thinking about when it comes to the last reveal? I mean, we had the Fast and the Furious reveal a number of years ago. I mean, that seemed like that was paid for. So I don't know. We'll see. We don't know. We don't know what transactions transpired. But it makes me think a bit more about it. That's all. Definitely an inside job, says Almost Notified. We haven't recovered from Concord 1. Yeah, that definitely can be illegal. I don't think it's illegal. I do not think it's illegal to do your to put a game at at the end of an award show. It's your award show. You can do whatever you want. So I don't think that's not illegal to say, hey, look, Tencent's backing this game. This game has a lot of funding from Tencent. I think maybe it can blow up. If I put their game at the last spot with for no money, I can get into good favor with Tencent, and maybe they'll scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. That's really what it's all about. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's not illegal. I think it's more of like a vibe thing, you know, like a vibe check. Like, hey, we put your game at one of the biggest shows, you know, for free. You know, hey, you know what I'm saying? The next time that you have a game and you want to do advertising, maybe you pay me. We'll do it here. You saw the numbers. You know, I think that's really what it was. I think that's trying to maybe get into good favor with Tencent. And there's nothing illegal about it. I don't think there's anything illegal about that. You know, if that was the case. If there was money involved that's fraudulent, how? There's nothing fraudulent. I mean, it's fraudulent maybe for gamers. For us as the gamer or the consumer, yeah, that's fraudulent. Like, wait a minute, you're putting the last one more thing as this game for a favor from Tencent or to get into good favor from, yeah, that's not good. But that's not illegal. It's his show. I don't think that's illegal. Even if there's money involved, even if Tencent paid him to do that, he doesn't have to tell the truth. He can say, oh, the Highguard devs didn't pay me. Tencent paid me. You know, so he could even say that. Like I said, I don't know. I want to make sure that I'm very clear. My tinfoil hat on. This is just theories. This is not confirmed. This is not anything when it comes to. Yes, it does seem like the Tencent backing Highguard. That is like they were one of the main funders for Highguard. That does seem real, or that it seemingly is real. But like me and my theories on why Highguard was the last game, that is all speculation based off of the threads that we're seeing here. The interview that Christopher Drink did with the Highguard devs pretty right before I think the launch of the Game Awards. I'm just trying to connect some dots here. The fact that Jeff Keighley constantly taunted people saying, I'll be accepting my apologies. No, what do you mean? The game flopped. So yeah, it just seems like, I don't know, something a little bit fishy about this one. Yeah, I do know that YouTube's been having issues, man. I do know. Yeah, it's honestly not too, I don't think it's too far-fetched. No, it's not illegal. People do stuff to gain favorability all the time. Exactly. So the Game Awards is just a massive scam to basically get us to watch the gaming ads. I mean, yeah, that's part of it. Kelly definitely left the details. I think Keighley definitely left those details out. Let's be real. Sure, he could have passed up on the 1 million, but he for sure got a bag of some kind. Favors, basically, usually corporate dealings, nothing new. Yep. Okay. Yep, that could be it. Okay, no problem. Oh, no problem, GBA Cat, no problem. You good, fam. Plus, Highguard was having a pedigree of the Titanfall devs. He may have thought it would be the next viral game, but the game of the seems mostly DOA. Yeah, I think Jeff Keighley honestly thought that Highguard was going to be like a big thing. But I do think that it does show that he's a little bit out of touch if he thought Highguard was going to be like the next big thing. Because you could have showed me that game and I would have been like, dude, this is way too close to Concord. No. Like, if you want to start an or if you want to start like a hero shooter, it needs to be a licensed one right now. Like, if you want anybody to even really pay it, it needs to be like, oh, it's Marvel or DC. Like, you need to have recognizable characters. Right now, it's not good for the hero shooter genre. So I could have told you, even like, if I would have saw Highguard like before, like earlier in the year, like, oh, here's what we're working on, I would have been like, dude, this is way too close to Concord. Like, I get it, and the character designs maybe aren't as bad as Concord, but people still bring up Concord all the time. People still talk about Concord consistently. Like, it's just too soon to have an original IP hero shooter. It's just it's just way too soon for that. So I would have said it's not a good idea. I would have said, let's just put it as just another announcement. And I would have just done like a CG trailer, and I would have done it completely different. I would have done a CG trailer. I would have done a play test. I would have done that. I would have done like a public beta. I would have let things and then like get feedback and then get things like you don't just launch a freaking hero shooter like that. That's probably a bad idea, because now at this point you need to get feedback. You need to get what people like and dislike about these games. It's too fickle. It's too finicky. It's too squishy. You guys see what I'm saying? Like, it's too feeble to be just dropping one out there in today's day. And once again, Concord is a perfect, I hate to keep bringing it up because like the grifters and everybody kept on talking about 24/7, and I'm not trying to be that way, but it's like, it's too close to Concord to not do like a beta, to not test it, to not see what people are saying, to not potentially take in feedback and say, okay, we're going to change this. And maybe you launch next year. Or no, not next. Well, it did launch next year, but at the very end of the Game Awards, maybe you reveal it like at the Summer Games Fest or something. Or maybe you wait till it's more ready and then you launch it like at the middle of next year or at the end of this year, sorry. So I think that's what they should have done. I think it was a bad idea. Jackson, either way, he can sell the last spot for Field Man, or he can offer it for free to gain favorability. One profits immediately, the monetary sense, the other is investment for the future. Exactly. So there's nothing illegal about it. Exactly, Jackson. Paul Gale with the dollar says, today in gaming history, a whole 17 years ago, Capcom released Street Fighter 4 and put me in the game as an NPC. European cruise ship stir music, please. Yes, sir. Shout outs, Paul Gale. Ryu! Yes, has that been 17 years? Oh my gosh, I am old. I am so old. That does not feel like 17 years ago. Like, Street Fighter Third Strike feels like 17 years ago, but that's even longer. European cruise ship stern. Shout outs to Street Fighter 4. Thank you, Paul Gale, with the dono. I appreciate that. Combo breaks. It'd actually be so funny if Dustbloods actually cooks every other shooter. What happens then? I mean, Dustbloods? I mean, that's a different type. It's not a hero shooter. It's just like an online PvE action RPG game thingy. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Bob the Diver? You mean Dave the Diver? Classic, not old. Yeah, I feel classic. That sounds worse. That's like ESPN. That's like Joe Montana. that's like Bart Starr. That's like the Steelers Steel Curtain. That's like Mean Joe Green. That's like Terry Bradshaw. You know Terry Bradshaw? That man was bald. He was 22 years old and bald with the Steelers. He had a Hogan cul-de-sac with the long hair. This man been bald, 22 years old, throwing touchdowns with the Steelers, winning Super Bowls with the Steelers in the 70s, bald. Make no damn sense. This man's always been classic. Terry Bradshaw been classic since the beginning. This man was bald in how you bald in 1971? Like, you like bald, bro. When you young and you bald at the same time, when you, like, it's like, wait a minute, hold up, what happened here? So, nah, don't call me classic, man. I just feel like that's real. That's like John Madden, bro. That's like John, like when he won, like when his teammates, when the Raiders, when they put him up on his shoulders. Last time the Raiders won anything, won a Super Bowl. I was like, boom. That was before boom. That was before John Madden. That was before he was even in the booth. Oh man, shout outs to John Madden, bro. Did you see the DSP Virtual Boy stream? I did not, but I've been seeing Duty streams clip a bunch of different stuff from it, and like I haven't watched any of it yet, but yeah, he seems to be not happy with the Virtual Boy. I think there's a lot of people that aren't happy with it because you just can't play the games on the TV, and like the Virtual Boy attachment is kind of stupid. So I think that they just need to update it to where you can just play the games on the TV, and I think people would be fine with it, you know. Vintage retro hairline. Yeah, I ain't never seen Terry Bradshaw with the hairline. Like I ain't never, like, it might exist, but I ain't never seen it in my life, bruh. I mean, like, like Terry Bradshaw made it look like Jerry Rice had like a real good hair, like when Jerry Rice had his braids, you know. Now y'all gotta make me show Jerry Rice with his braids. Oh no. Oh man, bro, no man, yeah. Like when he had the, remember when he had the braids all the way? when he had the braids all the way, they started all the way back here. They were all the way, his braids started like back here. Oh no, this is right here, bro. Now we gotta see. Oh my god. When the braids started all the way back here, bro. Oh man, bro. Oh man, that was the best. And the braids started all the way back, bro. Not again. I haven't done the Jerry Rice braids in a while. It's been a while since we did. It's been about a good year since we did the Jerry Rice braids. I think it's been about 6 months to a year since the Jerry Rice braids. So we got to show you guys what I was talking about. Yeah, he let it go. He let it go. Like I think like the following year or two, he finally let it go. Oh, like, oh my, bro. Like, wait a minute. Like, wait a minute. Wait, in this picture, you can see where his hairline was supposed to be. His hairline, oh my god! Oh my god, bro! You can literally see the what's it called? You can see the area where it was like receding. You can see it. You can visibly see it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get these super chats in a bit, bro. It was like an EA Sports event. It was like an EA Sports. Oh man, bro. Oh man, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's like worse than Stephen A. Smith. Dude has that Kimbo slice cul-de-sac. Bro, I thought YouTube was having an outage, but you here. I'm here. Super Christian Miro. What's up, fam? It's good to see you again. Shout outs, dude. Bro, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh. Yo, 95 on the board. We out here, guys. Let's go. Yeah, man. That was crazy. Thoughts on Skyrim? It's good that they finally got an update. Should have happened last year, but it's good that they finally got the update out. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, you can see but yeah, he let it go. Like he went to the Seahawks, then he just decided to just cut it all off. Yeah, man. Guys, listen. If it ever gets that bad for me, because I know mine is definitely, mine used to be like right here. So mine moved back a bit. But if it ever gets to the point where it's like where my hairline, like if you can do this, you know what I'm saying? Like if you can do this and like that's where it starts, like where like your ear and you go, and that's where like the corner is, that's when it's time to give it up. Like if it lines up with your ear, or if you've got a beard and like here's the and it goes like and it lines up like that where that's where the corner is, it's time to just let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's time to just let it go if that's where it lines up, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna play Switch 2 with the Wonder Edition, yeah. Like the Switch Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2 edition. What do you think Valve was gonna declare insolvency with and be liquidated? No. How do you feel about the HDR in games? I feel like it's inconsistent. Sometimes with default standard color look better. It's inconsistent for sure. Some games it's really good, some games it's not. Excuse me. So yeah, sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not good. Don't be afraid to give it up. I love my bald head, so refreshing. Yeah, man. Like exactly. Sometimes it's just go ahead and give it up if you need to give it up. You know, bald head can do it. And like the cool thing about a bald head is that you can wear a beanie, perfectly fits. You can wear a hat, perfectly fits. You can wear a helmet, perfectly fits. You know what I'm saying? Like you can headbutt somebody, maximum damage. Like there's just it's just oh man. So it's like there's a lot of good uses. A lot of good uses. I feel like messing with the HDR and turning it off on my capture card, like on this Switch that I have here for streaming. I don't even turn HDR on. On my LG CX, I'll turn it on for certain games. So, I got a homie who got predator locks, but won't cut them. He just keeps the hat on over him. Oh yeah, hat fishing. Yeah, like where the locks. I mean, sometimes those locks they pull your hairline back. See, me, what happened to me is I kept on getting my hair braided when I was younger, and then I kept on using like the Jerry curl like perms, and it singed the back of my head, and it singed some of my hairline in like 2015, 2016. So that I had to, but once I got off them, it was already kind of too late. You know what I'm saying? But I did my best to save what I could. But yeah, that's what happened, bro. But yeah, pulling your hair back will do that to you. That's why now, like when you see like a lot of the young kids, they get braids, like they leave their hairline and they braid above that. Back in the day, they didn't do that. They used to just pull from the front. It would just pull right there at your hairline. And it's like, no, what you got to do is you got to leave the hairline, and then you got to, you know, go from a little bit further behind. So you leave your hairline, and then you go from there so you don't recede it. But, you know, us old school guys, we didn't know about that. We didn't know about the tech. We didn't know. It was already, for some of us, it was too late before we knew the new techniques, you know? So that's what happened with me. Places, if you were bald, you don't have to wash your hair. Well, you don't, but you have to wash your head a lot. Otherwise, it gets crusty. You ever seen like a bald person that doesn't take care of their head? It looks crusty as hell. You look like the globe. You look like a planet. You know, or you look like Saturn or something like that. You know? So you've got to actually like shave and like clean and moisturize. Otherwise, your head look crusty. You look crusty. You look dusty. It doesn't look good. So yeah, people, there is actually, believe it or not, there is work that needs to be done. If you got a bald head, you got to make sure. Otherwise, you looking crusty. You know, so that's what I realized, because I saw a bald chick. I saw her say, yeah, I have to actually do a lot of maintenance in order for her head to look pristine. And she showed her whole maintenance routine. And I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of work for like, yeah, that's actually a lot of work, because your hair covers up a lot of imperfections on your dome. You know what I'm saying? Like it covers up a lot of that. So when you bald, it doesn't cover up that no more. So you've got to make sure that all that's looking good. Otherwise, people are going to think, ugh, that person got crust on his head, got looking funky, you know? So let's see. I shave my head, and if I don't wash it, it can smell bad. Yeah, you got to take care of it, you know? You gotta take care of it. So it's actually, I know at one point I'm probably gonna go bald too. So I'm thinking of all the tips that I gotta take, you know. But I'm hoping by the time that it gets that bad, there'll be like some miracle treatment where I can just be like, I can like, you know, go like take like a pill and just like, and it'll just like. So I'm hoping by the time that it gets to that point, there'll be like the new things that help out with it. Kind of like the new prostate exams, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of you guys, y'all don't gotta go through what the old school peeps had to go through. Y'all can just go. I saw the Super Bowl. Y'all just go get a shot right here. It does the same thing. Old school, they're like, hey, you gotta do the old school process. So as technology advances, you know, I'm hoping that things get better for us, you know? Oh, man. Let's see here. I took a shower and electric shaver and shaving cream. When I get out, use it for the expensive razor to finish the shave. And then use the alternative, and then cocoa butter. Yeah, there you go. So you gotta take care of it. The new stuff will turn you into chia pet. That's okay. I just go to the good barber. He'll just, you know, barb it up. Was that switch to dev kit in the Moon Studio? No, it wasn't a dev kit. No, it wasn't a dev kit. Plus, I got a beard at 21, not a full, but filled in by 24. Would I have a full beard? Yeah, if you take care of it, you'll have a full beard. But you go get the beard cream. Go get the beard cream and like the beard stuff. So make sure that you're combing it with the beard comb. Make sure that you're moisturizing your beard and like the skin that doesn't like where there's like it's like patchy. Moisturize it and make sure you comb it and like, you know, make sure you make it like uniform at least. Don't make it all scraggly, because you don't want irritation. If there's irritation, you'll itch it and like it'll like your hair will fall out. But if you keep it moisturized, you keep it smooth, you keep brushing it, you keep combing it, it's gonna look nice and it's gonna grow in full. You know. Mine doesn't really grow in all thick. It just here is kind of light, and it can potentially even be patchy. But I use good beard care products, and I smooth it out to where it covers up any patches that I have, because it's actually kind of patchy on mine. But like I said, I use the good products, and it helps it, you know, look better. Spray paint. I mean, you can always use the you see those barbers where they do like the little spray stuff, where they do like they use the I have some of that stuff. I'll keep it a buck. I use it sometimes, like if I'm going out somewhere. Like you use the little fillers, like it's like little powder. Like some people go overboard on it though, but like some of the barbers, they use like the spray paint. That stuff looks terrible. I don't recommend the spray. I recommend like the little hair fibers. Just do that, and just like if you need to, just dab it up. You don't need to be going. Those barbers, they be going overboard. They be spray paint like they're doing graffiti. You know what I'm saying? I have to shave my head every 2 days. Bread butter is beard butter is good. I use it. You have to shave your head man, that's too much work. I don't want to shave my head that's why I don't want to go bald. I don't want to shave my head every 2 days. Like I don't want to have to keep shaving my head. So just don't. Yeah. Well, the thing about it is like the people that go get those like spray on things, they gotta they wear like a lock-in do-rag or something like that. They wear like a lock-in do-rag to help it not, because like, water or anything start leaking, or it gets all over your pillow. But I don't use any of that spray. Whenever I just get a haircut, but I use this. I just use like a silk beanie. And it helps me not mess up my pillows if I ever do use some stuff, You should bring back the 2017 Hawaii haircut. Bro, I'm telling you, we should. I should rock that one again. I'm jealous over how much hair I had back then, bro. Oh, let's see here. That's what DJ Khaled will be using for his beard. Nothing like spray paint. I don't understand the spray paint. The spray painted beard don't make any sense to me. The spray paint beard don't make any sense. Maybe because I had no problem growing a beard, but a spray paint beard don't make any sense. Like to me, like if you can't rock the beard, just rock like the little chin strap, like with the mustache. Like you don't have to rock a full beard. If you can't grow a beard, then just don't rock the beard. It's okay. There's other ways to get it done. Just bring out the beard. I mean, listen, I just buy whatever's on Amazon, like whatever's the best deal on like the beard care, so it's random. I even forget some of the brands because like I have like my sister. Everybody always buys me beard stuff for holidays, so I'll be getting like 3 or 4 different beard kits. My wife, my sister, my brother, my brother's wife, they be buying me beard care all the time. So I've got enough stocked for a while. You know, I don't even remember which ones I be using these days. I got all sorts of oils and stuff because obviously, you know, people, oh, you got a beard, so I'm gonna get you beard care. You can never use enough beard care. I'm like, yeah, I guess. So I'm good. What's up, Superpower Man? Welcome, man. How you doing today? It's like a ritual for me. I throw on the podcast and shave. Okay, nice. Maybe it's a bit soothing. One thing I can't stand with hair is having bangs over my eyes. So annoying. Bro, I ain't never had bangs over my eyes. 91 Gamer Boy, let's let you know. I mean, some black people, yes. But black people, the hair, it's like staticky, right? Or it's like, it like sticks, it doesn't move like you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I've had long hair. And yes, there was a time where, yes, my hair kind of came, but like, it's very easy to like pull back or like, you know, shave to where it doesn't do that. Or you can like pick it up. Like, so yeah, I mean, I've never really had to deal with that, you know, like outside of like maybe one time where I wore my hair long, but even then it was like the hair doesn't, unless like you perm it, it doesn't really move like that. Like you can just like hold it and it'll like stick to the side or something, or it'll just like stick up. Like it doesn't. It doesn't hang over like a bang, you know? Some black people's hair does, yes, some, but most, no. So, I feel you on that one, bro. I feel you on that one. I've seen it. I used to watch Boy Meets World, and the dudes with the hair always kind of come over, and he used to always go like this a little bit, so I've seen that. That's my experience with it, is watching the dude from Boy Meets World. Not the main guy, but his friend. His friend, that guy that lived in the trailer park, that guy. Let's see here. Got the emo Jimmy Butler hair. Let's see here. I'm good. How's the stream today? What I miss? You didn't miss anything, fam. Black Super Saiyan grows a yellow afro. That's what I was trying to do when I tried to go Super Saiyan like 25 years ago. Oh, man. 25 years ago, man. I tried to go Super Saiyan, bro. I think I had a Ben Wallace haircut back then where it was just kind of like, and I tried to go Super Saiyan. I was hoping that's what would have happened, but like I said, we've all tried it at least once. And if you haven't tried it yet, if you're under the age of 30, I do suggest trying to go Super Saiyan one time, because like you just need to try it just to see if you can, and even if you don't, that's okay. What's the worst that can happen? You know, just don't record it and put it on YouTube. You know, just don't record it and put it on YouTube, bro. That's got to be the funniest video I've ever seen in my life, with that black and going. He's just. Says, my name is Jaden, and I'm a Super Saiyan. I don't know what he was thinking. Oh my god, bro, that's gotta be the funniest video one of the funniest videos that I've ever seen. My son has the Sean haircut, 90s middle part working for him. Hey, there you go, Mr. Substantial. Let's go. They're recording Super Saiyans expired like 15 years ago. Yeah, man. Yeah, I already have the Resident Evil Requiem triple pack already reserved on the Switch too. I'm gonna get the PS5 version too. I am gonna get that as well. Save your eyebrows for Super Saiyan 4. Not the Ben Wallace hair with the wristbands. Oh man, you remember Ben Wallace with the wristbands, man. Ben Wallace with the wristbands. Shout out, yo, what's up, Gamma? My dad would have killed me screaming like that. Well, I mean, he obviously did it when his parents weren't in the room. It was very clear that his parents were not in the room when he decided that he wanted to, like, go Super Saiyan. You know? I'm surprised that video was only 12 years ago. It felt longer. It literally felt longer ago, but YouTube was really ghetto back then. YouTube was insanely ghetto back in the day. When I first started doing YouTube, bro, YouTube just felt like, man, it's like everybody had, like, there was no such thing as like anything above 480p. Everything was like 360p. unless you had a lot of money, unless you were like a professional production or like a YouTube channel for like, you know, a company, everybody video was like in like 722p, not even p, 721i. It wasn't even it was interlaced. Everybody video was in 227i. Oh my gosh. Nah, it was more than 12 years. Okay, was it more than 12 years ago? Yeah, I thought so. I mean, let me see real quick. Let me see. Black Kid Super Saiyan. Black Kid Super Saiyan. That 12. It's gotta be more. It says 12 years ago, but I don't think it was actually 12 years ago. I think it was more than 12 years ago. It had to have been like 13, at least 13 or 14 years ago. Not at this point. Yeah, it had to have been 13 or 14 years ago. Kid tries to go Super Saiyan. This is the greatest video of all time, man. I think it's copyrighted, so.
Meditation and just thinking about it, I realized something.
What'd you realize?
All of that is possible and more.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's do it. You gotta play the music. He took off his shirt!
My name is Jalen, and I am a Super Saiyan.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Okay, so I need to be honest, guys. I need to be honest. Kevin with the $5 ninja piece. Appreciate it. My attempt to go Super Saiyan went very similar to that attempt to go Super Saiyan. Yes. I'm laughing, but I've got to be honest. My attempt to go Super Saiyan was similar to that attempt to go Super Saiyan. Like, it is true. It was very similar. And I was just like, ah! My attempt was very similar. So I can't even hate on, is it Jalen or Jaden? I can't even hate on Jalen because my attempt to go Super Saiyan was very similar to his attempt to go Super Saiyan. I just didn't record it and put it up on YouTube thinking that people would think this was lit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just did. I mean, you know, as friends, school must have been, I don't even know what would happen at school. I'm pretty sure they were relentless at school after that video dropped. So yeah, man. Alternative, you got 3D Mario, 3D Zelda, Switch 2's launch years. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see here. I tried to. LOL. It was due to the DBZ episode and Goku fought Majin Buu. Yeah, man. This is not Psycho Pie. That was you. Psycho Pie. I think that was actually Psycho Pie. We can't. That might have actually been Psycho Pie that did that. You know, I think that was you. If he could go super, he would. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. If he actually had the ability to go Super Saiyan, he would have went Super Saiyan right there. That was a really good attempt. Like, that was a really, really hard fought, good attempt to go Super Saiyan. I actually commend him on that attempt. It was pretty good. Especially like when he, you know, the shirt, taking off the shirt and then doing like the extra double clutch, like the rolling the eyes back into the head, like rolling the eyes back into the head, the double clutch of like the, you know, this right and going, ah, like the Goku squat, like, you know, like the Goku squat. All of those were all very good technique and posture in order to try to attempt. Like, if you're gonna go Super Saiyan, you need to do those things. You know, I would have eaten, like, you know, maybe like a sensu bean beforehand, like even if it was like a regular bean, some type of bean. But I mean, I would have done that, just give me like an extra percentage chance. Maybe if it was a slim or a small one, I still would have done it, you know? Sims confession, I did the same thing. Listen, a lot of us have tried it. A lot of us have tried to go Super Saiyan. It doesn't always work. It's just good on him, I guess. That's the classic YouTube vid, man. Any interest in Crimson Desert? Yeah, I'll check out Crimson Desert. I never tried because I liked Piccolo. Nice. Bro, could have at least edited it with some flashes and some kind of... Yeah. Yo! Shoutouts to kids! Scribble with the Princess Peach! Beat down! Oh!
Always enjoy watching your stream after work.
Yes, sir.
I used to have Locke's Super Saiyan Gold tips in college, and now I am shaving my head every 2 to 4 days long. I got my beard game up though. That's my focus now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you lose the hair, you gotta emphasize the beard so people don't look at your bald head so much. So, like, if you've got just no beard, no hair, that's milk dud territory if you're black. You know what I'm saying? So it's like reverse milk dud if you're not. So it's like, you don't want that. If you lose your hair, you lose your hair. But at least do not have a beard. Because like I said, if you don't have a beard, it's because it's milk dud. And I mean, that's the last thing that you want. You don't want the milk dud look. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like if you have the milk dud look and then you also are eating milk duds, at that point, like, you should, I don't know what's gonna happen to you. Like, that could be a very dangerous situation, and I don't recommend anybody with no beard, no hair, and then eating a milk dud, like a brother eating a milk dud and all that. Just be careful. That is dangerous. Big love, the two kids, Scribble, long time, old school elite ninja. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you for watching all of these years. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, man. This is I'm screwed then. I can't grow a beard, not even a stash. You can't grow a beard or a stash. Yeah, you're screwed. You just gotta roll like with the beanie, bro. You just gotta roll like with the hat. You know, just gotta roll with the hat the whole time, and you know, just rock it that way. You know, so it's not the be all end all. You know what I'm saying? It's not the be all end all. Let's see here. Hold up. Jordan was a milk dud. See, here's the thing though. Here's the difference, figure drawing. Yes, Jordan was a milk dud, but his head is perfectly symmetrical. Like when he played, it was a perfect bald black head. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, and the difference is that, like, he's 6'6", and he's the greatest basketball player. Like I said, you need to enhance other things. Like, sure, you got a milk dud head, but you're also the greatest basketball player of all time. You're also 6'6". You're also incredibly athletic and in shape and can dunk. And you know what I'm saying? And like, traditionally not bad looking, right? He doesn't have a weird looking, goofy looking face. Like, he has a jawline, like, so he's defined and all that. So yes, I agree. There was but I've never seen Michael Jordan eat a milk dud. At least in his playing days, I never saw him eat a milk dud, so he was safe there. But that's a difference, though. Yes, if you're 6'6", you can rock a milk dud because you're 6'6". But if you're, you know, I would even say, even to rock a milk dud, you got to be at least 6'3" for it not to be too bad of a problem. And you got to be in shape. You can't be a big old sloppy 6'3" and up and milk dud. That's just gonna make you look like a really fat milk dud. So you've got to be an in shape, tall milk dud, and that works because you're so tall, people might not even see if you have hair or not. So they give you the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? But if 6'6", you can rock pretty much anything that you want, you know, for the most part, because you're just so much taller than everybody, you know? So that's the difference. That's the big difference there. But yes, you are right. He was a milk dud, but it's like the greatest milk dud of all time, you know? You don't want to look like the emoji. Yeah, but Tupac's one of the greatest rappers. Once again, guys, y'all bringing up people that are like goats in their area. Yes, if you're the best ever in playing basketball, or the best ever runner, or the best ever soccer player, or the best ever football player, yes, you can rock a milk dud. You can be super short. You can be super whatever. You can be whatever because you're greatly enhanced in one area. For all us regular people, we've got to do other things to help compensate, like grow the beard, or, you know, do something else, or being successful doing this or whatever. We got to do other things, you know. So that's the thing here. That's the thing. That's the thing. Shout outs to Kid Scribble. Thank you for the support, man. But yes, Jordan did have a milk dud, but nobody said that's a milk dud for Jordan because, like I said, he's the greatest of all time. So it doesn't count. What's up, The Geek Show? Welcome. Speaking of DBZ, remembering the Jawbreaker against Boo? Yeah. What's up, man? YouTube is back. Yes, sir. Let's go. Be whatever. I suck at everything. No, you don't. You have good taste because you're here. Is YouTube back? Let's see if I can actually turn on my YouTube and see if it works. All right, there you go. Oh, it kind of works. Got my fireplace back. Here we go. What's up, house gang? Out here looking like Little Bill. Looking like a bowling ball. Looking like a golf ball. Looking like a tennis ball. I'm not going to sing the whole song because I can't, but that song's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Are milk duds supposed to be bald people? I mean, they can be. They can be, so yes. Oh, man. Shout out to Tupac. Short guys be losing. Listen, man, as a short dude, like, I'm an average height dude, I guess, right? 5'9", average height here in the U.S. at least. In some places, I guess that'd be considered short. Or some people would say that's short, right? But here's the situation, though, guys. Here's the situation. The game has changed in today's day, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the game has changed. Whether you're tall or you're not, it does not matter. You can get absolutely stone cold stunned by the person that you're trying to get with. Trust me, if a girl only wants to get with someone that's tall to begin with, she wasn't worth getting with in the first place, or whatever you're into, and if they like somebody tall, she's not worth. It's helping process of elimination. So that person was not worth getting with in the first place. So as a short king, if you're average height like me, or if you're shorter than me, don't worry. It's you. If the only reason why they wanted to get with somebody or not was because of their height, that's fine. You dodged the bullet. So it just eliminates a lot of the garbage for you right off the top. So you don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of how I see it. You know? So if all she was worried about was your height, then that just go ahead and eliminates the person that's probably just going to use you anyway. Boom. Done. Finished. So don't worry about it, you know? You're sure, but you love... Man, you do not love tall women. Stop. Stop. Pop the balloon hate. Okay, yes. Yes, pop the balloon and short guys. Yes, there is a... And it's not even like really short. I mean, like, there's guys that are on there that are like 6 foot or 6'1" or 5'11", and it's like, pop, you're too short. Chicks like 4'11", chicks like 5'2", 5'3", and it's like, the dude's already taller than most people. If you're a 6 foot or above, you're already taller than most people in the world for the most part, right? So it's like, yeah, that pop the balloon show, that's crazy. Don't think of the pop the balloon standards for everybody, because trust me, most people do not have those standards like that, like some of those girls on Pop the Balloon. There's a reason why they're on Pop the Balloon, okay? There's a reason why they're there, because they can't hold down. A lot of them are traditionally pretty good looking girls, right? A lot of them can't hold down relationships. A lot of them can't keep relationships because they're crazy. Because a lot of them are crazy. So that's the reason why they're on this show, you know, in the first place. A lot of them can't hold, a lot of them can't even hold relationships. So keep that in mind. Oh, that's why I'm on the dark side. Oh man. Therapy essence. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Shout out to that. I'm giving you guys good advice. This is good advice. Good advice. Shout outs to Austin with the $5. Or no, Psychopie with the $5.
Be setting our people back centuries. Shoutouts LMAO.
I do think Pop the Balloon definitely sets things back, but it also gives you an idea of what maybe some people are looking for and what you need to do or what you need to not do, you know? So I think the biggest thing at the end of the day is this, guys. When it comes to this situation with, you know, finding a wife or finding a husband, if I were you, I would say don't worry about that right now. I would say worry about just doing your craft, doing your skill. You want to be an electrician, you want to be a plumber, you want to be, you know, a systems administrator. Work on that. Build up what you want to build up. Okay, get your car, get your apartment, get your house, get whatever you need. And like I said, you'll usually run into somebody along the way. That's really what it kind of happens. Or somebody will recommend somebody that's willing, that's already seen you once before, and they're like, oh, would you mind going out on a date or something? Like, just do that. That's really what you should do. You should not be trying to reach or stretch arms strong or extend in any type of real way, you know? Like, now listen, now if you're 40 or 50 and nothing still happens and you still want something, then maybe you should get cracking, get working. But there's always, you know, there's dating websites for stuff like that. So you can always be on dating websites. You know, you can always do stuff like that. But at the end of the day, a lot of guys are no longer approaching women. A lot of guys are not approaching. A lot of guys are just saying, hey, I'm just going to do what I need to do, you know, because they're tired of the rejection. A lot of them are tired of the weird stuff. And a lot of women are tired of, like, the games from guys and the non-commitment and things like that. So I think across the board, from what I've seen on social media, at least at the bare minimum, and from what I've seen from some of my friends, at least that are younger, a lot of you guys are having problems because there's a lot of not trust. There's a lot of issues with stuff like that, you know? So I think that's becoming a problem. But I'll say this, usually for most women, and like, you know, the height requirements are like, it's like, it gets removed by an inch. Every year a woman gets older, the height requirement goes down by like half an inch. It's like 6'3" or 6'4" and up. 6'3.5". All right, 6'2", 6'1.5". It goes down and down as far as they go.
I stopped trying to date, and not long after I met my wife. Lol.
You know what? That seems to be a good idea. You know, me too as well. I stopped dating after I met my wife. I decided to stop dating, and you know what? I quit cold turkey. Boom, like right off the bat. You know, like. Right off the, it was very easy. It was very simple and easy to do, you know? Very simple and easy to do. Shout outs to Psychopie. Thank you for the 5. Shout outs to Austin. Thank you for the subscription, Austin. I appreciate that, fam. So Never dated, and I'll say this: I'm not spending my time being in the chaser. If a woman doesn't want me, too bad. I'm moving on. Yeah, yeah. Some of y'all might just be single for forever, and that's fine. If that's what happens, that's what happens, man. You know, it is what it is. But like I said, you'll find somebody along the way, you know. And if all else fails, just head over to, like, you know, McDonald's and pick out the cutest one that you can find working. I'm joking. You'll run into somebody eventually. I think that's really what it comes down to, man. You'll run into somebody eventually. 6'7". Let's see here. Okay, but men don't want to chase very old women. I mean, yeah, some men don't. I mean, obviously, most men probably aren't going to go after old women. You know, but like, what's the definition of old though, Felipe? You're like 20, 21. So old to you is like 27. You know, so I think it's a little interesting. I don't like the mindset. Just give up on dating if you really want, if you want to keep trying. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I'm not telling people to give up. I'm just saying you don't need to sit there and extend and like stretch Armstrong. Sure, if you see somebody and you think that they're cute, you can go up and ask them. The worst is that you get rejected. Okay, oh well, you know, that's fine. But like, it's really, like I said, just don't reach, stretch Armstrong. Like back in my day, guys used to stretch Armstrong. Guys used to be like, you know, like going over the moon and left and right, and it's like you don't need to do all that in today's day, in my opinion. Yeah, family show, Shax. Self-sabotage in the dating world is a pandemic. Y'all be safe out there, because I couldn't imagine starting over. I mean, like I said, you know, I guess it's also based on where you live. Like if you've got a lot of people, young people living, you know, certain places, then that's maybe it's easier to meet people. But like I said, I don't know. I never really reached, because I was in a relationship for a while. Before I got married to my wife, I was in a relationship for like a while. And then like I was like single for like a couple years or so, right? And in that time period, I didn't really reach. All I did was just go on the dating apps, and like I got like a bazillion dates, like, so. And it's not even like I was getting like top of the line. It was just like, all right, here's this, and like, you know. So that's really, I didn't have to reach at all, because I was too busy working. I was working. So I didn't have time to go out to like bars and clubs and like meet people. Hey, how's it going? Like I didn't have time for that. So I just go on the app. And that's how I got any date that I got was through the app. Like I went on a bunch of dates, and they were all through the app. I didn't go on a single date without like the app. The app always got me a date. I never got a date just normally. Like, hey, I meet him at the grocery store or something. Not a single. I mean, I did that like, you know, before the apps, like, you know, but I never did that like after I got out of the relationship that I was in for a while, before I got married. Damn, my daughter works at McDonald's. All right, we're gonna Magnum. Don't talk to Magnum's daughter. OJ is 5'5". No, I said I'm 5'9". My friend Ray, we were what's it called? We were both in high school together, so he likes to make fun of me being short because he's tall. He's like, what are you? Gamma, you're like 6'2", right? 6'2" or 6'1", 6'2", right? So he's tall. So he'd always make fun of me being shorter than him, because he's a year younger than me, but he's taller than me by a lot. But I'm not 5'5". He knows I'm not 5'5". You know good and well I'm not 5'5". And I'll have you know, I grew. He once tried to beat me up because I called him Gio, dude. That is not true. This guy is making it. He's just me. Like I said, he's actually like one of my IRL friends. That is not true. And I'll have you know, I grew a couple of inches after high school. I'll just have you know, okay? I'll have you know that I did. On the what's it called? On the program for football, I was always 5'7", but I'm definitely, when I got measured for height for football, I'm definitely a clean 5'9". So. Oh man. I never tried to beat up Gamma Ray. That is just not, I never did. I don't recall ever a time that I ever even joked around or even got angry at you to be but I you know Big Ben, he did want to beat me up one time. There was a couple times where Big Ben was gonna beat me up. So I know you remember Big Ben. So there was a couple times where he was like, he got really mad at me. One time he got really mad at me because we were at, I forgot whose house it was, but it was like my senior year. It was towards the end of the year, and we were at like one of those like people that live out in like the farmland area, and like there was like a bunch of mud, and like we were like, you know, just like squirting like water or whatever, and like there was a bunch of us there, like girls and guys and all that, and then like somebody took a bunch of mud and threw it like up his pants, and like I was just like, ha, and he thought it was me, and he started like walking towards like with the Terminator freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger walk, and I'm like, yeah, I think he's gonna kill me, so I'm out of here. Me and another guy named Sergio. I don't know if you knew Sergio, but Sergio Hernandez, but yeah, me and like another guy. So we got out of there, man. Oh man, we got out of there. And then there was another time we were at the college. And I probably had a little bit too much to drink. Not too much, too bad, but it was probably a little bit too much. And I decided that I wanted to fight him right there. So he kept on saying, all right, let's go. So then he'd walk towards me and I'd be like, all right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And then like he'd walk towards it and I keep on backing up. And then like he'd turn around and like I went and I pushed him. And he turned around like he was going to like grab me and I was like, ah, and I ran. And I just took off. So there was that time too.
My problem was I wouldn't be myself when I was dating. Once I focused on my career and didn't think about dating. I was myself when I started dating my wife. Also, don't use Craigslist to date. My cousin got his car stolen that way, no joke.
Oh yeah, he got set up. He got set up on Craigslist. Oh yeah, that's old school. Craigslist, that's old school. You'll give me 5.8. All right, next time I see you, we'll bust out the tape measure. We'll bust out the tape measure, and we'll see. We'll see. 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 5'2". I don't know if you remember Garrett, but Garrett was like a 5'7", 5'8", and I had a couple inches on Garrett. You know. Shout outs to Justin. Thank you for the $3 dono, man. I appreciate it. Not the Craigslist. No, not the Craigslist. Not the Craigslist. Party Man, you're like Party Man, you're like 5'7", right? 5'8". Aren't you like 5'7", 5'8"? I'm taller than Party Man. I definitely have at least an inch or two on Party Man. He's like 5'7", 5'8". So what does it matter? Like I'm just thinking to myself, I don't play basketball. I sit down in a chair all day. All right. What this? I'm already married. I got kids. Like that doesn't. What does it even matter anymore? Requiem dropping next week. Yes, I'm excited for Resident Evil Requiem. I'm gonna be playing it. I am gonna be playing Resident Evil Requiem day one. Okay, yeah, Party Man's like 5'8". Okay, so there you go. So I'm definitely I got at least an inch or so on Party Man. So Party Man with the shoes. The platform heels. Oh man. I stopped trying. Where is my wife? Party Man, you'll find one. I mean, you'll find one. Like here's what's gonna happen, Party Man. You're gonna be doing like tech support. Then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I need somebody's help. Please help me. Tech support man. The Party Man comes here. I can do tech support. And that's how it's gonna happen, bro. That's exactly what's gonna happen. You're gonna find somebody that needs the tech support and be like, I can help you out. So there you go. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Watch. I'm 5'8", 5'9" on a good day, but the beard is exactly. Got to keep the beard clean. Married to the Switch 2. My girlfriend is older than me by 7 years, but we vibe so well. Feels like we have the same year as me. This man went out there and got freaking a cougar. I'm just playing around. I was kidding. I don't like what that was going. I don't like where that was going. Sounds like I know, seriously. Just be quiet. Oh man. YouTube is down. Yeah, I heard YouTube is down on Twitter, but it looks like it's back up kinda, or they're working on getting it back up. So yeah. People are saying, how am I supposed to eat dinner? How am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I know, what am I supposed to do here? I came in 5 minutes ago, having done Skyrim video. I'm exhausted. 3 a.m. here. I expected to learn about games so far, but everyone in the chat's heights expected for the check-out. Switch up, yo, what's up, Switch up? Hey, great videos by the way, man. I liked your Pocopia video, and yeah, I saw that you did a Skyrim video. I actually saw that, but YouTube's been funky, so I hadn't got a chance to watch it. But I'm definitely gonna watch it. Which sucks because I already made my video on it, but I didn't have any. Nobody uploaded any footage of it, so I didn't see it, but I'm guessing it's good based off of your thumbnail. The thumbnail looked like it was like the oh yeah, here we go thumbnail. So I'm guessing it's good with the 60 FPS update. But shout outs to Switch Up. Get some rest though, brother. It is so late in your neck of the woods. Get some rest. But first you got to tell us how tall you are before you go Switch Up. And it doesn't matter if you're short or not. Once again, your height doesn't affect all those good views you be getting on YouTube. So go ahead and tell us your height, just because we have to say we gotta say it here now, because you can't leave without letting us know. Microwave is your wife? This man's married to his Switch, married to the microwave. What is going on here? Skyrim is basically decent now. Yeah, I heard that it was a lot better from the. I made a post on Twitter about it. They said that it improved the input play, but I'm definitely gonna check out your video before I go to sleep tonight. So I did say, I was like, oh okay, let me check. I always go to your videos for like the performance stuff, the reviews, all that good stuff. You're like one of the last actual good content creators on this website. So if you got a lot of you guys already know Switch Up, but if you haven't checked out his channel, make sure you check out his channel. It's a very good channel. And you guys know I don't recommend everybody, because this site is full of a bunch of trash content creators. This guy's fair when he needs to be critical. When he needs to be critical, it's fair. It's precise. You know, everybody has their opinions, but I think that it's never crazy. It's always based off of, you know, how he sees it. So, or the actual facts, you know, or the actual facts. First place that I found out that Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion was trash on Switch 2 was Switch Up's channel. Well, I mean, I played it myself and knew it, but then Switch Up confirmed it with his channel. So knew that we got betrayed. 6'1" and 6'3". Goodness gracious, you guys out here dunking and making YouTube videos? God. 6'1" and 6'3". Okay, there you go. This man does a Mac McClung does a windmill dunk out here dunking and playing Nintendo Switch. No, that's actually that's awesome though. See, 5'6", I'm 5'6", y'all tall. Oh man, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Guys are real particular too, so if a guy says he's 6'1", he's actually 6'1". It's not be like, or maybe it'll be like Bryce Young. Bryce Young was like, oh yeah, he's 6 foot. No, he's not. He goes to the combine, barely taller than Mina Kimes. Barely bigger than Mina. Wait a minute, hold up. This man been lied about. Talk about 200 something pounds, 6 foot, bro. Mina Kimes is a small Asian lady. Barely bigger than Mina Kimes. Somebody lying. Call up Alabama. Call up Nick Saban. They lying. Oh man. He says 5'5", y'all just too big. I ain't short. That's true. You know the good thing about being 5'5" though is that you can fit into everything like sardines. Like beds fits you no problem. You probably didn't have to transition to like an adult bed for a hot minute, right? Being that short. So that's a good thing. You can fit into every single type of car. You never hit your head on anything. Like it's awesome, man. Like it's actually not that bad. The only negative is how people perceive you, like usually women. How women and how some guys perceive you. That's the only negative thing. Everything else is actually pretty cool. Like I said, you fit, your clothes can fit you. You're always going to have your size in most stuff. You know, so that's all good. You know, it's all good. Like, so I'm not even like that much taller than you. So, well, I mean, I am, but not at the same time. I think like the problem is that like the shorter you get from like average height, the worse it is. Like every inch lower is like, it just gets like drastically worse for guys, you know, drastically worse. It's like, oh, you're 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". It's like, okay, but yeah, you start getting past like 5'6", 5'5", 5. It's like, uh-oh. It starts feeling like you become very self-conscious about it. Because I've had a lot of short guys tell me like, man, like, you know, I wish this, I wish that. And it's like, bro, you don't got to wish anything. Just get your work done. Like I said, get your skills done. Get your trade done. Just woke up my wife because I was laughing, bro. She's angry. Oh, no. You woke up your wife? Dude, don't let me get you in trouble. You know what I mean? That's the last thing that you want. Don't let me get you in trouble, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that that you woke up your wife because you're laughing. Don't let me get you in trouble. Get some rest, brother. I know you got a lot of vids and stuff to do tomorrow and all that, so or later today. So get some rest. Thank you for coming by to the stream. We always love to, you guys give it up for Switch Up, man. He's awesome. You guys go check out his channel. If you're not already subbed, go check out his channel. It's great. Trust me, it's a good channel. You will not be disappointed. He's very good at what he does. Let's see, 5'5", 5'8", 6 foot. I'm freaking 5'3", bro. Well, listen, here's the thing about being 5'3". The thing about being 5'3" is that you just, like I said, you just got to enhance all your other abilities. Like Kevin Hart is 5'3". He's really funny. I'm guessing you're really funny too. I'm guessing you're also really funny. Triple AZ. I'm guessing you're pretty funny. So if you're a short dude, just be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all you gotta do. I mean, listen, I'm not the tallest either, so I had to try to rely on my charm and me being funny too, you know? But yeah, like I said, the shorter you get under average height, the more like blows you take. But like I said, being 5'3", there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Like I said, you fit into everything. Yeah, top shelves are a problem for you. You probably got to get the stepping stool, the stepping chair. You know what I'm saying? And like when you look at a basketball room, it probably feels like you might go to heaven. It probably feels like it's so high that there's no chance that you even can grab the rim. But outside of that, there's no big deal. Like I said, there's no big deal. Take it easy, brother. I'm 6'3" and I get a lot of back pain at 30, so y'all constantly. That's what I'm saying. The thing that there's a lot of negative things. Being so tall, you hit your head on stuff, your knees hurt, your back hurts. Being short, you're like, yeah, you're like just compact and like you nothing, like I said, nothing really hurts bad because your joints aren't gonna have a lot of pressure on them. So yeah, that's why I said I have no issue. You know what I'm saying? I do have some pressure knees, but that's because I played football and I did basketball and I jumped all day, man. I was always just jumping and landing. Like I can't even count how many times I've jumped in my life. I've probably jumped like millions of times, I think, in my life. I've probably jumped millions of times, like throughout like the whole times of me playing basketball, me just jumping just to jump, me just like working out, like, and every time you jump and you land and you jump and you land, boom, pressure on your knee, and I've done it so many times at this point, so I think that's why I have I have like a bad knee, but for the most part, I'm good. My brother's taller than me. He had some back issues, so. Can't sleep on a twin or double bed because feet, exactly. Can't sleep on a twin or double bed because feet hang off. can't fit inside a Corolla, or you got to move it all the way back. Like, there's benefits and there's negatives to everything, man. You weren't joking, Nick. You meant it. Listen, it's only a waste if you're tall and not athletic. It's only a waste if you if you rag on people for being like super short all the time. Like, just like if you try to make it seem like you're better than everybody because of that, then that's when somebody can fight back with, oh, well, you're not in the NBA, or you're not in the NFL, you're not in the NHL. Like, what are you tall for? You're tall for nothing. So that's the only time that I'd say that. Like, you know, obviously it's okay to make a few jokes here and there. People make it all the time. That's cool. But there's certain people that are so confident or so cocky or so, you know, like, oh, I'm tall. It's like, okay, so you're tall. So what? What do? You don't play basketball. You don't play football. You're just tall. So what? Oh, girls like you more. And so what?
I'm 5'7", but my driver's license says 5'8", so there's that. While rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, that's true. So, I mean, you can be short in the NHL, but a lot of the guys in the NHL are actually somewhat taller. Like, you know, like enforced, like defensive players and stuff like that, goalies, things like that. You know, they're tall, long limbs, things like that. Long arms, put torque on the stick. Big guys, tall shoulders, long legs, stride. You know, but yeah, there are short guys in hockey too. But a lot of the guys are taller in hockey too. My bed is king size and my feet still hanging off the bed. Dang. World made for yeah, the world is made for like people that are average height, like 5'7" to like 5'10", 5'11". Like that's pretty much what it's for. I'm 6'2" and confirm I probably have brain damage from how many times I've hit my head. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have hit my head on something. That's because the chandelier was like in my old house was super low. It's not because it was like I'm super tall. It's just because the chandelier was too low. But yeah, I don't hit my head on anything, which is good. You know, which is good. Tom Cruise is the tallest short guy. In movies, didn't they have him like standing on top of like boxes and stuff like that to make him not look so short? Shout outs to Joel. Thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. With the Switch 2 Lite, I wonder if they'll remove the cartridge slot and make it all digital system. Probably not, because then that removes backwards compatibility with a lot of games, and Nintendo does not want that. So I doubt it. And it doesn't really cost Nintendo a ton of money to make a cartridge slot. Being tall, you stub your toe a lot too. Downward peripheral's not that good. I mean anybody can stub their toe a lot too. I used to actually stub my toe sometimes on things, but yeah, that's also another thing. Robert Downey Jr. is pretty tall. I don't know how tall is he? I've never looked it up. Is he like what, 6'2", 6'3"? Real question that matters is how good are you at video games? That's the real question that actually matters. That's the real thing. And I'm very, very good at video games. I'm like incredible. No, I'm not really good at video games. I'm okay at some games. Super Smash Brothers, I'm good at. I'm good at Smash Brothers. I used to be really good at Madden. No longer good at Madden anymore. I'm trash at Madden. I'm good at like RPGs. Like I'm good at like Expedition 33. I'm good at like Metaphor Refantasio. I'm good at like all RPGs. I'm usually pretty good at RPG games. I can always beat those like at the hardest difficulty. I can beat like super bosses and all that. So I'm good at those games. He's below 6 foot. So why did he say Robert Downey Jr. is tall, man? Let me see. I don't think he's that tall. He doesn't seem like he's like super tall. He's not tall. He's like 5'8". What are you guys talking about? He's like 5'8". This man watched Iron Man, thought he was as tall as Iron Man in the movies. Ninmar watched Iron Man, was like, oh, he looks tall to me. He's 5'8". What are you talking about? At least according to this on Google, it says it's about 5'8". He's about average height. About average. All right, take it easy, Shane. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, maybe I don't think they even make him look bigger for the movies. I didn't recall. I'm like, that's what I was. Is he like 6'2"? Like, is he tall? I didn't recall him being that because like he stood next to like Spider-Man, right? The new Spider-Man, and like that guy's not that tall either. So I was like, he didn't seem a lot taller than him. Yeah, no politics, my boy. Please. Yeah, he's tall in the Iron Man suit. Robert Downey Jr. had to add heels when filming an Iron Man. Heels, stilts, little stilts. And then more out here with the fake news. Wait, he's 5'8". That's he's taller than the Tom Holland listed at 5'8" as well. I mean, guys, I don't think it's down to the accurate, actual like T. It's just a general approximation of how tall they are. Considering these guys don't like stand next to like a thing and like measure their height. You know, they don't do that. People just say it based off of who they're standing next to and they're approximate of how tall they are. They don't like actually get their heights measured because that's a stupid thing. Why, if you're Robert Downey Jr. or if you're Tom Holland, why are you gonna get your height measured? You're rich, you're famous, you're popular, and every single girl, no matter how tall or not they are, would not mind dating you because of X, Y, and Z things, right? So it doesn't. These guys, height never mattered to them because why would it matter? Unless it's for like a certain role, but they never needed it. So these guys don't go get their heights for some reason. You know, like they don't do all that. Look at Tom Holland, his girlfriend or his fiance Zendaya. She's like nearly 6 foot. She's like what, 5'10", 5'11". Yeah, she didn't care. she didn't care. So yeah, that doesn't matter. Holland probably like 5'6". I'm 6'1" in my country. That's average. Are you from? Was it the Netherlands? Or are you from? Where's the place that Big Milo's from? I know what country in Europe is that? Where like the average height is like 6 foot. Forgot what country. Where's that from, Bulk? It's like, is it Netherlands or is it? I forgot, but it's where Big Milo's from again. Virtual Fighter beta is up. I think so. Oh, Serbia. Yeah, you guys, there's a lot of tall people. Norway. Was it Norway that where Big Milo's from? Norway? Yeah. Norway or... Yeah, Serbia does have a lot of tall people, right? Like, I know that there's a lot of basketball players in Serbia, right? Women have it easy. Man, women do not have it easy, bro. You ever heard of childbirth? You ever heard of menstrual cycle? You ever heard of childbirth? Nah. Trust me. That is not easy. That is not easy. Not easy whatsoever, bro. Not easy. I would not want to go through that, to be honest. I mean, I've seen it. And it's just not, it doesn't seem very fun. Birth is optional. Still, it's still a thing. You know, a lot of people want kids. Some people don't, but a lot of people do. And if you do want kids, you got to go through it. So, imagine if someone made a parody of All... And I went to Christmas called All I Want for 2026 is 3D Mario. What are you, Nidmar? What is wrong with you? Do you even have a Switch 2? Do you have a Switch 2, Nidmar? All I Want for Christmas is... Mark 3D Mark. Are you in Nintendo Land? I think he'd probably do something like that. Oh my gosh. Shout outs to Justin though. Imagine the PS6 handheld, whatever it's called, will be all digital. Yes, the PS6 handheld will be all digital. It will be. Bergman, thank you for the subscription, bro. I appreciate that. Let's go. All I want for Christmas is... Oh my god. Oh man. Let's see. My wife clearly heavily disagrees that it's easy. Yeah. Yes, it is not easy, bro. I mean, listen, being a man can be very difficult too when it comes to certain things as well. But being a woman is not easy at all. It's not easy. It's not. There's a lot of things that pop up. Like I said, being a man too, there's a lot of things that pop up as well. But it's hard for both. But you know, I've only been a dude, so I can't, you know, I can't say, oh, well, it's like this. I can't say how the experience is. All I can say is based off of, you know, my experience with, you know, people in my life, and how, and like also like my education, like anatomy and, you know, like anatomy and the biology of the body and things like that. It just seems like it's not fun, you know, like I've seen childbirth 2 times, and that just seems like, you know, that just doesn't seem like something that I'd like to do. It doesn't seem like something. Does not seem like something that it doesn't seem like something that I would like to do. Not at all. So, you know. Let's see here. That's kind of lame. Having to rebuy your games again. What are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you, Felipe? What are you talking about? Nobody talked about it. What are you talking about? Somebody wants a new 3D Mario game for Christmas. There you go. I hope we get a new 3D Mario. I think we will. I think we will get a new 3D Mario, but we'll see. With the Nintendo Direct coming tomorrow, there'll be a new Nintendo Direct announced. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I am joking. We do not know when that next one will come. It'll come at some point, though. It'll come at some point. Some point it'll come. Talking about the portable PS6. Oh, I didn't know what you're talking about. Yeah. If the game isn't already digital, you'll probably have to buy the game again. So, yeah. Unless Sony will somehow do like make it a one-time usage, or I think what they'll be able to do is that you might be able to get a digital copy, like a locked digital copy of the game, if you can verify that you have the game on a PS5 or any, like a PS4 or PS5 and connect it to their servers. If you link your PlayStation 6 portable or your PS5 portable, whatever it's called, if you link it, you might be able to get like a one-time download, or maybe they'll let you stream it for free. Probably stream it no problem, but like there might be like a one-time download thing that they'll do if you have the physical copy. Like you verify the disc and then they'll let you play it on, download it on your PS6. So they might do something like that, but we'll see, you know. It's probably gonna have a grinding on New Vocations, Dragon Quest earlier. Love the auto battles. Listen to your stream. Hey, it's all good. Switch it up. Let's go. Could Smash 6 have a Super Mario Bros. Levels 1-1 install of 8-bit? I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see once we see what happens with the game. So we'll see what they do with the PS6 handheld. So I think that that's probably that's. I mean, they could do that, but that seems like very complicated. So yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on there. And then Nintendo Prime isn't making things any better for Nash Weedle, where he keeps on bringing him up and tagging him and saying less than 24 hours to find if Nash Weedle's sources were right. Like, he keeps on, that doesn't help. Oh my gosh, man. That does not help. Nash Weedle's cooked. Did that portable PS6 come from a reliable source? There's been multiple different sources that have talked about the portable PS6. It does seem like it's a thing, but if there's one thing that could kill the portable PS6, it's RAM prices. It's RAM and things like that, you know? The thing about library transfers, Nick, is that library transfers don't work on physical games. So I think that's where Felipe is talking about. Digital games, yes, you're going to be able to easily transfer over all your stuff to the PS6 portable or the PS5, whatever they're going to call it, right? But physical games, there is no transfer. So if you have a physical game, you are going to either have to, if you want to play the physical game on your PS6 portable, then you're going to have to buy a digital copy of the game, or they're going to have to think of some type of way. Like, let's say it's in your PS5 and you can verify the disc, and maybe it's in your PS5 and it's verified, and then they'll let you download a, like I said, non-movable single system use on that device by itself copy of the game. That's what I'm guessing that they could do. But your physical games don't transfer like library wise. I mean, and it's just digital games that do that. And that's how it is for every system. Like Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, nobody's games that are physical transfer like digitally with them. So, all right, take it easy, Max Only. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Is Nash Weedle cooked? Find out on the next episode of Rumor Ball Z. He might be cooked. He might be schmook cooked. Apparently Assassin's Creed Shadows is looking a lot better on Switch 2 down as well. Still 30 FPS, but they got the water reflections down and all that good stuff, so that's good. That's good. Sony waited long. I mean, I think they have to, once again, I think the reason why Sony didn't do it earlier is because it's trying to figure out how to get PS5 games, PS5 level games running on a handheld and not having that handheld go nani and blow up in your hands, or also that handheld not costing $1,000. I think that is the two major hurdles, is price and power, like wattage. So they're trying to figure out like low power mode profiles for like PS5 and things like that. They're trying to do all these things to try to help out, but once again, it's just not easy. Even like the Switch 1, the power for the Switch 1, what it has, like even trying to get that to run cool, to have decent battery life, to be able to play big console level games, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. So good luck. That's why good luck to all these people that are trying to do it, because it's really difficult. Especially, like I said, the wattage is the hardest part, is the wattage. Trying to get something at a low wattage that runs cool but can still power console level games is really difficult. Price per power adjustment, I mean, like you can pack a bunch of tech into a handheld, but look at the Xbox ROG Ally X's. A lot of them are breaking. They're too powerful. They run too hot. The innards are getting melted. They're not like, there's a reason why they're breaking consistently, and it's not like it's Joy-Con drift, or there's like the Falcon chip, like or like the Xbox 360. They got too hot and whatever. It's like a lot of this stuff probably shouldn't even be a handheld. Like the power that they put into there, it probably shouldn't even be there, because you're having a high failure rate. They're getting a lot, according to you know, Asus themselves, or Asus themselves, like they're getting a lot of them getting sent back in, and the reason why is that they're too powerful. Their wattage per performance is not great, or sorry, it's too high. It's people are wearing them down. It's just all that tech packed in to try to play big, you know, big console level games at like high frame rates and good resolution. It fries the chips on the inside. So you need to have expert interior. You have to have expert design in order to be able to run console level games at this quality and have a system that's not too expensive, that doesn't overheat, that runs at a low wattage, you know, because you need battery life. You need to make sure that the system doesn't get too hot. There's so many things that make making a handheld hybrid way harder than making a console, where you have more room to navigate, more room to work with, you know? Battery life is like 40 minutes on those PC handhelds. A lot of the battery life for like, if you're running it at like peak performance, so 60 frames per second, 1080p or the highest resolution, graphical features on, yeah, you're gonna get about yeah, I mean, depending on the game, you're gonna get about 40 minutes to maybe an hour or something, depending on it. So if you want it to last longer, you got to turn down the profiles. You got to put it on low. You got to limit the power usage. Like, you got to do a lot of different things that could affect the performance of the game. There's tinkering, right? You've got to constantly tinker with it. That's why I like the Switch 2. You don't have to tinker with anything. It just runs at a low profile. Whatever, 30 FPS, that's fine. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to buy it. You can just buy it on Xbox, or you can just do something else, right? So you know exactly what you're getting when you get the Switch 2, for the most part. You know, there's no tinkering. There's no this. Hey, look, it runs this cool, this slow at this wattage. Developers have to use those set presets that they have, adapt with DLSS and do other things, and that's how you do it. You don't have to sit there and say, okay, well, if you run it at 15 watt mode or 30 watt mode, and then if you go over here and you go bing bang, wow 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 woo woo woo, like if you go over here and then you move this over, then you press a couple buttons and you go, then you go like this, and then you go like this, and then you download the thing over there, you download this, and then if you turn the settings over here to high, and then you turn this one over to low, then if you go, and then if you say Gaben 10 times, now all of a sudden your Steam Deck works perfectly and everything's fine in the last 3 hours. It's like, I don't want to do all that bing bang walla woohoo stuff just to get a game running at a low profile or a low power wattage. It's like, there's all this stupid. I'll be watching Digital Foundry, and like, oh yeah, if you run it at the 30 watt mode, well, actually, if you run it at the 30 watt mode, and if you run it at the 10 watt mode, if you run it at the low wattage, and then you go like this, and you go, it's like, bro, ain't nobody want to do all that. That's why nobody's buying this crap. Ain't nobody want to do all that stuff, bro. Like nobody wants to tinker with all this crap to get I just want to play SMT5. That's all. I just want to play a game. I just want to tinker with everything, you know? Like, I don't want to tinker with stuff, man. That's why this stuff sucks. People sending it back, burning out. What happened, Phil Spencer? You're supposed to be my boy. To improve haters on the Switch 2 update, there's no matter what Nintendo does, they always get hate. I mean, yeah, you can't please everybody. That's true, Sean. You can't please everybody, man. Nintendo does what Nintendo does. Man, I'm telling you, bro, the Switch 1 was valuable for them to, you know, be able to engineer a system at that level and then be able to do it like the next step here. I think a lot of these companies are figuring out that it's not easy. So, as it being real, it's not going to do us. Sony doesn't optimize their games. I mean, Sony has a low profile optimization thing that they're trying to roll out for a lot of their stuff, for the portable. But I think that the biggest problem, I feel that Sony's games are mainly built for TV and built for console play. So they don't make games like Nintendo. Like, Sony doesn't make like a tennis game. A tennis game is like perfect for handheld play. Get a couple rounds in, get a couple whatever in. I mean, yeah, sure, probably too expensive for some people, most people, 70, but Nintendo fans will like that type of stuff, right? Or a game like Pocopia, that can be a game that can be good for portable play. Get some stuff work done, you know, or a game like Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, or even like a Kirby Air Riders. They kind of don't make those type of games like, as the system sellers, you know? So I think that's the problem.
Plus, docking these PC handhelds are not the best experience.
Oh, it's not. So I think shout outs to Justin, thank you for another 3. So I think the big thing with that is, like, I don't know price per game performance and all that. I think it's going to be hard for Sony to sell the system because it's probably going to be expensive. And once again, their games aren't fit for like handheld play, they like high quality. Like Sony's good at like high quality play. They're good at like, you know, features and TV and like, you know, all that type, like HDR and all that type of stuff. Like that's what they're really good at. The PS5 Pro is incredible for that, right? So it's like, I think that's the thing. Like everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. Nintendo isn't as good. Like a lot of their games, their HDR isn't great. The HDR on the Switch 2 is not great. Like obviously graphics aren't the top of the line for Nintendo, so they're pretty good with the hybrid. A hybrid works well for them. They take what they know about portable gaming, they take what they know about console gaming, and they kind of mesh it together to create something. I think Sony's really good at like console gaming. Their strength is that. Now they've done some portables before, and those portables, you know, they have one hit and they have one miss. You know, but the problem, even with the PSP back in the day, was software sales. The problem with the PS Vita was a number of different things. So I think they're trying to mitigate that issue by having it to where you can play your PS5 games, maybe even play PS6 games or stream games as well. But once again, I think that their games kind of like, you know, like a Naughty Dog game, for example, like a Last of Us, that's not really fit for portable play. Or like a game like, you know, like Uncharted, not necessarily for portable play. You know, that's kind of like trying to see how good it looks on the TV and all that, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe third party will make them if Sony actually goes in with the portable. I mean, the third party games will be third party games, you know, and those will be fine, you know, but I think at the end of the day, really what it comes down to is like people are, especially in this economy and what's going on here, people are going to be like, okay, what does this offer me? Like on a mass scale, core Sony fans or hardcore gamers, yeah, they'll probably pick it up. But I mean, if this system is like $600 plus the PS6 being like, let's say $600 or whatever, or $700, a PS5 Pro is $750, right? So I think most people are going to be like, yeah, I'm not doing both. They might do one, but they're not going to do both. I don't think Sony can get, you know, $1,400 out of people on just hardware or $1,200 on just hardware. Because right now, to be able to run a PS5 level hardware in a portable, that's going to cost you, that's like $1,000. Like even like the Xbox ROG Ally, I think isn't quite a PS5. I think it's a little bit under a PS5. So even that, and that just got a $200 price increase in Japan. Like the RAM, because like it's fast RAM, like you're going to need fast RAM. You're going to need like, the component cost right now is a problem. So like I said, if anything's going to shelve this PlayStation handheld, it's going to be component cost. Like if anything's going to delay it or shelve it or make it to where they reconsider, it's going to be the RAM cost. Because to have a portable PS5 to make it run games like PS5 does at the bare minimum, I mean that's $1,000. That's $1,000 off the top. You know, it's going to be that much. Now, could there be a subsidized? Yeah, sure. Could Sony take a massive loss on it? Maybe. But then you start wondering, is it even worth it in that place? Like, is it even worth it to do it? Like, can you actually gain a lot of market share? And can we get people to buy both? Not only our home console or our portable, but our home console. I think at that point it becomes too much, you know. And Sony and Nintendo both saw that with the Wii and the Wii U and the 3DS. People did not want to buy both. They bought the one they felt that was better for them. With the PS Vita and the PS4, the PS Vita and the PS3, they didn't buy both. They bought what they felt was what they wanted and what had more games, and that was the home console. So I think that's really what it comes down to right now, is that people are going to pick and choose, because even back then people picked and choose. So I think it's going to be tough for them to do both. But we will see. But we're going to wrap it up here, though, guys. I think that is about 3. So we are going to wrap it up here. I want to say thank you to everybody who came by to the stream. I really appreciate everybody that dropped by, everybody that commented, everybody that dropped donos. Today was crazy for that. So I want to say thank you so much for all of the support today, guys. Seriously, thank you. What's up, Daniel? Shout outs. Check out my most recent video. I talked about Pocopia on the Nintendo Switch. Wait, no, that's not it. It's this one right here. I talked about Pocopia on the Nintendo Switch 2. I think this is it. So yeah, here's Pocopia on the Switch 2. So I talked about that. So make sure you guys check out my video on Pocopia. Thank you to everybody that came out tonight. I might stream tomorrow. I might not. If I stream, it might be super early in the morning, but probably not, guys, because I got a lot of stuff that I got to do. But I have a video already ready for you guys tomorrow morning. So 4:30 a.m., 7:30 ET, there will be a new video. I'll be up early, though, to see if there's a Nintendo Direct, which I don't think there's going to be one. But I'll be up early to see if there's anything that Nintendo announces or something like that. So get ready for that. All right, guys? So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for entertaining me, man. You guys make my day every single day. So thank you so much. Big love to Kid Scribble, big love to Justin and everybody that dropped donos. Party man, appreciate you guys. Super Christian Me World, thank you. Thanks to all the Elite Ninjas, Nick 93, all the homies out here. Appreciate you guys, all the peeps, all the Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Steam Deckers out there. I appreciate all of you guys. Yes, even the Steam Deckers. I know you guys hate me, but I appreciate you guys. Yo, Miggy, Quiet Lion, Justin, Vadsent, thank you guys so much for your support too, man. I appreciate that. Psycho Pie, thank you. So, all right, guys, love y'all, and I will see you